I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking. Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions, 'cause I know that you'll reject my love. Moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on. And I'll stand against all enemies, your enemies. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking, but I'll still be your superhero. I'll be your superhero.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous day. It's been fairly cool where I've been living. while still feeling fairly nice. Actually, what is the weather right now? 74 Fahrenheit, which is like 20-ish, between 20 and 30, close to 25, 24, maybe 23. Somebody do the math for me. It's kind of nice outside is what I'm trying to say. It's down by about 10 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's fucking cool. Cool as a goddamn cucumber. How you boys doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a motherfucking good one. I have a video coming up in just a little bit. I was a little bit late in uploading one video, so we're just gonna fucking try our best here. But let me get some music going while we're waiting for the stream. How's everybody doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me get the music up and running and actually like play it. Here we go. Here we go. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. I saw that. You. Green screen. Do your job. You don't want the fucking hand. What's up, boys? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a good fucking afternoon, evening, morning, wherever the fuck you're at. Woo! Let's go. 5-5, 1-1, duels on EU. EU. Hopefully you boys are getting in here first. Hopefully you boys are getting groups up and running. What I wanna see for today is new names, new faces. Everybody who doesn't ever get to participate in these. We're gonna try to get you guys all in these, okay? So everybody making a group. I want some variety. I don't care. I know you guys all want to get your groups up and running like fucking kids on crack. Don't. Wait, we're gonna give you, take 5 minutes. I don't care if you're the fastest. You don't get brownie points for that. Take 5 minutes to look for new names, motherfucker. Easy, okay? I hope I'll only say this once. New groups, new names, new people. I want to see at least 2 newbies that we've never seen before, ever. Okay? Talking to you, Zakati. How you all doing? King Dalaran's back. I say, what's up, man? Okay, do my man. First time catching the stream. What's up, Austin? How you doing, man? Robert, Chris. We got ourselves. Who else we got? We got Ancient. We got Dr. Shooter. We got Dabs. We got Austin. We got Aragon. We got Boombara, my man. How you boys all doing? Raverick, I saw you earlier. You were the first to top up in the stream chat before he was even live, man. How you doing, my guy? Hope y'all having a good one. How you guys all doing? Maxine, my man. And your whole group looking for peeps. The thing is, boys, the best part, the best part about these 5-5-1-1 duels is by community. It's ran by community. Community makes the groups and community gets them organized. I'll show you guys exactly how to make groups, but you too, you viewer at home, can actually make a group of your own at home where you're sitting in your comfortable ass chair right now. Time now. What is this? A fucking commercial on TV? The fuck is this? But yeah, you guys can make your own groups, is what I'm trying to say. And as long as you have somebody who has me added on Reality, I know me. Oh my god, what an honor. No, why you guys don't watch me? But as long as you have me added on Reality, that I can queue you and the another group against one another, so you guys can duel each other. As long as you get yourself a little bit of variety, a little bit of few new names that you've never seen in these duels before, y'all more than welcome to, man. You can make your groups. You can start your groups. You can join groups. Hopefully both NA. Oh, hopefully both in Horde and Alliance. Now let me get the group game up and running. By the way, a new video is up on the channel. Please check it. Please give it a like. Give it a favorite. Hit the notification bell if you haven't. With that video, it helps out a lot if you do it on a video than on a stream. Either way, I appreciate it though. Whichever way you guys want to do it. Alrighty, boys. Let me get this up and running right now. What up, man? How you long down time? What's up, Robin? How you doing, man? Not doing duels because I'm plus blockade. It's all good, my man. Get your pluses done, dude. Get that Azeroth chalk saved up. Hopefully you're storing that shit up, man, to be able to buy something once the shit starts up and running. What's up, yo? What's up, Chris? How you doing, my man? I would, but I ain't you. Wait, what am I doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. That was the intro. I meant to put this screen on here. That wasn't an outro. No, 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 no. Now, yeah, guys, the stream is over, yeah, by the way. No, tomorrow. Same time, Saturday is NA, by the way, if you guys are watching and you're like, does Dalaran ever do anything with an A? I think it's an EU viewer, a streamer. I'm actually an NA streamer. I live in good old America. I love it here. It is beautiful. It is nice and sunny. I fucking love freedom. You can say whatever you want and government won't come after you. Much better than Russia. Oh my god. But yeah. Let me get this up and running. Tomorrow is NA. Today is EU. Ha! I want to see Chrysler today too. I want to see Chrysler and Obliv. You know what? I want to see Chrysler and Obliv duel one another because we've been trying to get those two motherfuckers duel for quite a bit now. And so far, Chrysler is just dipping. I guess he's got other things he's got to do, like late at night. Anyway. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Only 6 minutes in. Let me know. Yeah. Quickest stream ever ruined. Quickest stream of your life. Let's go. Woo! LMFA. Yeah. Good night, all. Good night, everybody. Let me go back to, let me go Dalaran, dude. Let me be Dalaran in Dalaran. 5 out of 5 ready. Chrysler, 5 out of 5. Are you with Zakati or separate group? I hope you guys are separate. I'll get you guys up and running first. I don't want to see you play. I see how it is. That's exactly what. Come on, my man. What are you talking about? I know. You know I love watching you play, dude. You know I love watching you naked in the shower every goddamn day, dude. I can never get tired of that. Show me your skills, boy. I don't actually have a 120 on EU. So if you're asking me to show skills, I ain't. Maybe tomorrow, but today is gonna be EU all goddamn day. I'm Divas' group, just doing Hunter. Doobie Dooey? What's up, Doobie Dooey? Been a goddamn while, man. What's up, Wilson? Got a hand your boy? Perfect. Let me get Zakati versus Chrysler. Where's Katrikan, by the way? Is Katrikan busy with life? Life keeping him down? Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll see him sometime today. Alright, boys. First one, Blade's Edge. Let me get the audio rolling and everything. Oh, boys. I want to tell you how much I love you, but you logged. Yo, Son Goku. I'm sorry, my man, if I logged out as you were trying to send me a message. I guess it must have been late, man, or something. Thank you so much for the kind message. I appreciate you. My boy, America. Hell yeah, boys. Good old America. I like saying America, not America. America. Like, add a little bit extra hick in there. Alrighty. Switch. Team Blue is missing a boy. They're down a leg, so we're just going to introduce the Team Red instead. Wait, is this red? No. Team Red. We got Ancient Chaos back in. Alliance versus Alliance, which is something we never really see. Ancient Chaos is covered by a horse. The Crisis is running out. Boy, coming in big with a good old Destro Warlock. Back in it again with Purple Haze in the back. Nice choice for the Blades, by the way. We got also Scoodle Mage in here. And we got Tasty, my boy. We haven't seen you in a while. Versus Team Blue, which is missing a guy. Hopefully they'll get the last one in. But we got Itek. We got Christina. We got Yoka. And Zakati. By the way, you just told me you got 4 new people. We've seen Christina plenty of times in these duels. What are you talking about? Are you high, my guy? Are you on something? Do you live in Amsterdam? It's gonna be Christina first up versus Scott Mage. Gonna go for that Invis. Can't find the Feral. And it's just gonna have to go for the Ring of Peace. This is gonna be... Are you fire? Okay, I was gonna say, you frost by any measure. That would have been interesting. That would have been extra interesting. Guys, was Zakati interesting? Oh yeah, that'll be nice. I hope they get a 5th in there, man. I hope they get a 5th, otherwise I'm hoping Zakati or somebody on his team gets a 1v5. That's going to be actually quite a bit of damage onto Christina off the bat. Trying to drop a meteor on top of the head. Not going to happen. Trying to see if he can land a couple scores. Christina not giving a chance to even get a single regrowth in there. Finally gets one off, but that's going to be Scotland getting hit up with a full stun. What is that buff that he just got? I don't even know what that was, but he's taking quite a bit of damage. It's going to be dots loaded up by Christina. Trying to see if he can get a great pyro in there. That's not going to be a scalp. No, that was a scalp bash. I guess he decided to cancel. Tried to see if maybe he can juke out a skull bash out of Christina. No skull bash this time. Is going to go for Breath into Scourge. Just trying to stay mobile while trying to see if he can get himself some lucky procs, some firing up, so he can land a couple Pyro Blasts in there. But the more damage he's trying to do, the longer it takes, the more damage Scotland is taking. Actually, she can get a proc right now. Going to be a Ice Block a little bit early before that Cauterized. He's not going to be able to get any kind of healing with that Cauterized unless he has a shield to protect himself. Letting Christina get a reset. Letting Christina get a stun on you. You know where the Feral was coming from. Blinking out of that one. Hopefully he was running Shimmer, not Blink. That's going to be a bite out of Christina, Cauterized down, and Scotland doesn't have a lot to work with. Does get a shield. This is where he decides to go for Combustion. Perfect use of that Combustion, my guy. I gotta... At least he's trying to go for some food, man. Scott is just not giving a single chance here, man. One lucky boy. And down he goes. Christina taking one out. Next time on Team Red, Scott just had... Oh, I feel for you, man. I feel for you. I remember first fight I found him on, I had to duel another Boomy and it went on forever. Boomy versus Boomy? That's nutty. Yeah, I don't know. Boomies need a little help. Hopefully they'll be pretty good for next patch until the duels with the necklace stuff. Honestly, what up, Pressec? How you doing, man? All right, gonna be an opener by Christina onto Purple Haze. Gonna get all the dots rolling. Gonna be an early Thorns with a bash by Christina. Actually able to lock down Purple Haze. That's gonna be instant tricking out of Christina as soon as Purple Haze gets any kind of damage going. Christina's gonna go recovering behind the pillar, but it's gonna be Purple Haze on top of him as best they can. Is gonna go for a blade dance. Hopefully Christina didn't try to go for a stun or anything during that moment. Gonna be going up in the air, and Christina is exposed for a moment. Gonna take a couple fell lances. Needs to go recovering on health, but it's gonna be their Incarn too. This is the big cooldown. So it makes sense for Purple Haze to go out in the air where he doesn't have to deal with a Feral. Has a little bit of that AoE going on. Is going to use the eyes to hopefully see Christina doesn't get enough of a hit. Well, so probably hoping that the immolation aura would break Christina if Christina ever got close enough. Gonna be mad out of Christina as an imprison comes down. So Purple is just gonna wait it out. Gonna have to go into another setup as a Demon Hunter. Get the pneumatic proc. Is gonna have to do this a couple times if he wants to have a chance against Christina. Christina popping that wall a little bit early. That's gonna be Purple Haze still continuing to just heal so much, even through all that defensive magic onto Christina. Not letting him heal at all. Continuing the Metamorphosis a little bit longer with the I-Beam. Actually, was that Metamorphosis on top of it? Actually, I think that was a full meta for Purple Haze. So he just tried to stay on to Christina. He's going to trick it that stun in order to continue the damage. Trying to maximize the pressure. He needs to get her to the next duel. He needs to attack Yoko immediately. Not even going to give Yoko a chance. And Yoko actually even whiffs the Dragon's Breath is still going to land a poly into Purple Haze. Wants to see if he can open up with a Great Pyro. Is he going to go for the big damage? Pyroblast, Fireball. And Purple Haze is going to pop a blur a little bit early. Stun trying to come out. Going to be a chicken out of Yoko. It's going to land the Ring of Frost into Purple Haze. Is going to try to go for another Greater Pyroblast. Is actually going to shimmer away just to make sure Purple doesn't get to interrupt him. Purple took quite a bit of damage. Used to reheal this. Immediately going to be a Breath onto a Meteor with a mounting by Yoku. Is he going to go for big damage? Purple Haze is exposed. This could be a perfect opportunity for the Fire Mage to get some freebie damage if you wanted to. No, instead going to go for the Greater Pyroblast. It's going to be Purple standing on the lower side of the platform while Yoku is staying up above. Purple Haze is going to try to leverage the mobility that he has. Demon Hunter's insane mobility in order to stay away, keep away into line of sight for Yoku. Gonna be able to nab that Metamorphosis, and it's gonna go for the double stun, trying to get as much damage into Yoku while he has a limited meta. It's gonna go for a little bit of a retreat and does proc blur for him. Might have to go darkness here, maybe. Does he have the interrupt? He doesn't have the long range. That's going to be full burst out of Yoku. As he has Purple Haze, and Purple is going to try to see to break the line inside. Immediately, Yoku has a lot of damage, but was able to ward off the Demon Hunter, but not enough to kill him. That's going to be Purple Haze poking out in the open, eating a couple Fire Blasts while Combustion was up and running. So that's quite a bit of damage into a Breath. Yoku wants to land a Ring of Frost. Does land one. That's going to be shortest stun. His Purple Haze is going to have enough time in order to break past the Greater Fire Blast. It's really going to come down to Yoku. How fast do you cast right now? He has the fast fingers, boys. Fastest cast in the West. That's going to be safe to trick and Brocken for Purple Haze. Going to be stolen by Yoku immediately, and a couple Fire Blasts to bash onto. Purple Haze needs to get in there, needs to do some damage, waiting for that big Metamorphosis again, waiting for the Demon Hunter setup. That is going to be a trick for Yoku though. It's going to get an interrupt onto Purple Haze. Breath onto him. It's going to trick it immediately into a freeze. Greater Pyro is going to be there for free unless he gets an interrupt. No, it's going to be a stun at range. As Purple Haze just tried to sag in the cast from Yoku at this point. Purple Haze was able to get a bit of health back from Yoku. Going to go for another stun, and Yoko's health is not looking that good anymore. He's going to get a temporal in there. Good heal. Greater Pyro Blast is trying to come out. Is he going to be able to land it? Looks like he wasn't able to land it. It wasn't an interrupt. Looks like he was just facing in the wrong direction, and that's going to be Purple Haze actually jumping over Ring of Frost. Doesn't even matter to him. Into another blade dance. That's going to be a dot roll, and Yoko Cauterize coming out right now. It's going to ice block it while he has a little bit of health. Try to see if he can hang on to that sliver of health. Going to be in prison. Trick inside of it immediately into a Greater Pyro. Is that going to be Shadow Belt for Purple though? Does he have it? Looks like he doesn't. It's going to be full burst coming out by Yoku with whatever damage he had. Is going to cut down Purple Haze health a little bit, but it's not enough to kill him completely. So Yoku is still in a bad situation. Try to see if he can go for some food. Not going to happen though. Stun coming out by Purple to follow into a Blade Dance. Breath coming in to separate these two for a moment. Temporal coming out a little bit early, but maybe a little bit too late to be honest, because he doesn't have a lot of health to Temporal back really. Not even a Cauterize. That's going to be still those Nimbus Pants from COS striking lightning from above. Small shield coming out of Purple. It's going to get a couple Fell Lances in there. Is that enough to finish off Yoku? If the Nimbus Pants proc right here, this would have been it. Purple Haze is just so close to the win right now. Stun at Yoka and does get to take him out literally with an auto attack. Zakati's gonna be up next. Try to see if he can suppress the menace that is the Demon Hunter a little bit early. The duels have been going on for quite a bit of time. So that's gonna be a pretty big amount of dampening coming in a little bit early. Zakati is taking a lot of damage off the bat as we see Purple gonna go into Metamorphosis. Is actually gonna have full mana soon. That was just demonic, just brocking it for a moment. Zakati is gonna pop IBF a little too early, and Purple is gonna meta right on top of that IBF. It's gonna go for the IBM. Gonna be a full A-bomb play for Zakati. Isn't gonna be able to do much against Purple. Does land him out on the Purple Haze. Gonna suppress some of the healing, but Purple just needs to buy his time. Is gonna do exactly just that with an imprison onto Zakati. Is gonna get some resources rolling with the immolation aura. Maledict onto Zakati does burn the AMS. Actually, the Maledict still went through the AMS, went a little bit too late. Zakati unable to heal right now. He needs to go for a death pack soon, but he might need that healing ASAP. Probably is dropping out darkness, living through the full might of Zakati's army. And it's gonna go up in the air and get a couple fat lances. Zakati is gonna be forced to burn his death pack a little bit early, and a fat lance still went through. So Zakati doesn't have a lot of health to really work with. Any bit of health that he has right now is unhealable for a good while. That's gonna be I-beam, and Zakati is gonna go down on this Purple Haze, cleaves the demon, the Death Knight menace in half. Hodge coming down. I don't know what is the name here. That's Russian. Spectre. That's what his name is. Spectre. Spektor. The Russian letters. So Spectre versus Purple. Purple is just trying to get to buy this time. You leverage your mobility as best as he can. Is he actually going to juke out Spectre? Looks like he's trying to fly away from him like a pretty little butterfly. Not going to happen. Spectre is a little bit too keen to those tricks. Does some wings rolling though. That's full wings crusade. Try to see if he can get a big ramp, and Purple just doesn't need to let him get any kind of ramp out of it. Spectre's still getting quite a bit of damage, so Purple has Metamorphosis second. Hodge coming down. Chickens out of it immediately. Spectre's just trying to bail out of it. That's going to be Shield of Vengeance up a little bit early. This one Purple Haze can completely disconnect. Let's see, he's gonna try to see if he can get the shield down very low, but it's gonna pelt it up for above. Gonna break the Shield of Vengeance very quickly. Needs to have a way out of the next Hodge. Needs to get himself as much heals as possible. Maybe he'll just try to force as much damage as Spectre right now. Does land a stun on him. Is that gonna be a bubble out of Spectre very soon? Purple Haze, the faster we can get that out of Spectre, the better, honestly. And Purple looking very healthy. The next Hodge might not be enough to kill him. Is Spectre gonna have any damage for this though? Does get a bubble out, and Purple Haze gonna try to bail out of there immediately. Flashlight's coming out for Spectre right now. Purple is hoping to get a Hodge as soon as he can, just to get through it ASAP. Might want to pre-blur this Hodge if potentially possible. Maybe that's what Spectre is trying to look for. Is that going to be pre-blur? If he can pre-blur this Hodge, this would be perfect. Is going to get himself a little bit of a disengage. Does get a short-term blur. Hodge coming down. Does Purple Haze have anything for it? Nope. Spectre is going to try to see if he can unleash everything he's got. Is that going to be enough paladin damage for SH Chicken for Purple Haze right now? Keeping him safe from flow. Stun to Spectre, and another one goes down to Purple Haze with Itek. Trying to get in there, trying to nab the kill while Purple Haze is out of cooldowns. All Purple Haze has is being able to fly up in the air. Needs to get out where he doesn't have a roof to hit his head on. Is trying to get himself out in the open. Might have to bounce all the way up in the air. Try to force cooldowns on attack. Looks like it's not going to happen. Is going to bail out for a moment. Forcing Tech back. Gets a couple fell lances in there as Itek is in retreat. And Purple Haze is still hanging in the 32% dampening. Stun coming out onto the warrior. IBM Wombo combo. Maledict to fall. Not even a heal can be available. And down he goes. He popped his own regeneration, as that's all he literally had left at the end there. Purple Haze cleaved through the whole enemy team 1v5, setting us a pretty goddamn good precedent for today's duels, boys. I have a good feeling about tonight's duels, man. I have a really good feeling about tonight's duels. Woo! That was good, dude. That was so good. The Paladins, Death Knights, everything. Purple just had an answer for all of it. That is so good. God, dude. If he didn't have that safety trick in for Paladin, that would have been over. But thank God he did. That Paladin unloaded everything he needed things to crit left and right. Didn't happen. Oh my God. That took a lot of breath out of me, boys. Holy shit. Oh my God. I'm fucking dying over here. I'm dying out here in this country town. I'm dying out here, chat. How many do we have? 330? 129. 330. It's a lot of these. Hey. You just make a class with 1 Mio mobility, 1 Mio damage, and 1 Mio dodges? What are you talking about? 1 Mio. What does that mean? 1 million? Ah, you're over-exaggerating. Come on. Kachikan. Ready here playing arms. Ooh, Gura Hell. Alrighty, we got all these boys in here. Perfect. Wilson and Kekara were ready. How many of us is a group? Okay, so we can close him actually, because he's with somebody else's group. Yeah, we'll close you down for now, man. It's confusing me. I want to make sure I have leads on here. Let's do Catchercan versus Wilson. Unless both of them in the same group. Deadly Feet, what's up, man? Can I join Horde? Can Horde join? No, Horde can never join. No, of course you can. What the hell are you talking about? Have you been to these deals before, Deadly Feet? Or is it going to be your first time, man? Anybody can join. Alliance of Horde. You guys can make groups and whatever. Also, I forgot to show you guys how to make groups or join. I'll show you in the next one. But most of you guys should know. LFG in PvP. Go to custom. Go to PvP. Find group finder. Player versus player. Pre-made group. Custom PvP. Type in 5 into search. Just number 5. Enter. And then you should be good to go. That's really about it. The space is left in Alliance 5. What do you want? Duels? Okay. On Divas, who do we got? We got Nathasi. We haven't seen him in a while. Hoop. Okay, we got a Hoop as well. Kachik and Blacko. Okay. We got Ledridge, Swarley. We're missing one on Team Blue. Hopefully they'll actually get in here. I expect our cat heals so much as a warrior. He's a fucking god, that's why. What's up, Del? What's up? I'll let you head him, my man. Hope you boys are having a good one. Let me get this going. Switch. Also, let me swap to the mix, because the mix will autoplay songs. You guys don't mind, right? Alrighty, boys. Switch. Alrighty. Who do we got? Team Blue, all ready to go now. We got Blacko. We got Saskatchewan playing their arms warrior. Trying to see if he can be a real Fury warrior or warrior god. Ledridge here. We got ourselves McTiddles. And we got Swarley. Whoa, these boys are looking swole. On Team Red, we got Dirksbine going up first versus Blacko. Is it going to open up? I want to see, once we hit the karma, then I want to kind of separate the damage here. I kind of want to watch this really quick. We'll show this to Team Red later. It's going to be Fist of Fury pretty early by Blacko, trying to deny any damage on Dirksbine. And Dirksbine just needs to maintain his dots on Blacko. That's exactly what he's going to do. Just get a throw knife in, then not aware if Blacko is going to go for big damage or not. Is this going to be a leg sweep right now onto Blacko? No chicken available for Blacko. What are you chicken? The chicken, the first opener, going to be big damage on Dirksbine with a Vendetta. Are we going to see a Karma? Karma coming out for Blacko with a Maledict on the Dirks. Could go for a Cloak of Shadows. Actually going to go for advantage. Instead, that Maledict is going to do some damage. The healing is not going to be necessary for Dirksbine. Is going to be able to use the cloak after all the karma. Open it up and go road. Trying to continue pressure to Blacko. It's going to go for the touch of death, but it's actually going to be kidney shot. Blacko needs to get some big damage onto Dirksbine. Fist of Fury flying right now with evasion wall. Though Dirksbine takes quite a bit of damage. The images are actually melting him away. Oh my god. Is Blacko actually going to win this? Shadow Step coming in by Dirksbine. Trying to get interrupted on Blacko into a DFA. Blacko is trying to stay on his toes as best as possible. Is going to go reflecting some of the damage back to Dirksbine. Going to be a Sacred, not a Sacred Trick rolling actually. Going to be a resap. I think Dirksbine has him in a good setup. Needs to get those stun DRs perfect here. He wants to get a cool kill onto Blacko. Going to open up with Garrod. Fist of Fury to cock him right now into a blind to follow. I thought that Fist of Fury was going to deny the complete opener for Dirks. Looks like he didn't open up with any stunts, but Sab DRs are complete. Garrod coming out into Blacko. Does Blacko have a leg sweep to follow? He doesn't have Fist of Fury for a bit, but he's trying to get some cooldowns. Mount for the DFA coming down. Is Blacko just going to wait out the Mount for the DFA for a bit? Gonna try to see if he can stay mobile. Gonna get a stun to Dirksbine. Fist of Fury. Dirksbine has nothing for this one. Fade coming out. Get a shot to turn it around onto Blacko. Does he actually get the big damage? Try to get an Venom in there. Continuing with dots. Hoping the dots finish off the Monk. Monk needs to go for heals right now. Verifies no. Dirksbine actually rots him down. The damage over time for Rogues is not the highest in the world, but he actually made it work really well. Well, goddamn, and actually going to be Dirksbine getting caught on but early by McDonald's. He just had such a good opener, such a good duel versus a Monk, and now it's going to be a warrior literally swooping in from the sky, doing a goddamn Superman right now, trying to catch up to Dirks. And Dirks was able to hit him with a kidney shot and try to get away. Is that going to be a full reset by Dirksbine, or is he going to stay too close to McDonald's? We're going to hope it's a full reset because we got Divas, we also got Hoopa, we got ourselves Nathasi, and we got Kiting Rogue X, who's also Steppit, who's the guy that tried to 2v1 a Monk with a Demon Hunter. He jumped in and tried to unfairly kill a Monk. I guess we get letting those guys in now. Chat, should we let the guy who tried to 2v1, that tried to cheat in a duel? Duel is a one-on-one. He tried to join in and help a guy out. Should we ban that guy or no for cheating? I guess we'll see if he does any more cheating in the future, if he even will get a chance to play. Garo coming out into McDonald's at the beginning, chat. I'm serious about that one. Because these are duels. And the idea Oh my god, Durban is gonna go for big damage. Kinesha coming out on the McDonald's. It's gonna be safe to chicken a little bit early. It's gonna go for enraged regeneration, grabbing one heal off of Dirks. That's gonna be a swift vanish out of Dirks Bind to get away as soon as he saw it. McDonald's is just gonna, he doesn't have a lot to work with here. Needs to AoE out Dirks Bind, needs to find a way to reset against him, needs to get a bunch of charges in. Dirks does have an evasion though, so it's gonna deny any kind of damage or healing out of McDonald's completely altogether. And McDonald's tried to get some bloodthirst in there from time to time. Is gonna go Kineshot, get an attack to him right now. It's gonna trick it out of it. Fear onto Dirks Bind. Actually can reset a little bit. Charge heal for a moment. That's gonna be evasion by Dirks Bind, denying McDonald's all damage. Try to see if he can finish him off right then and there. Van specifically, since he lost, he did open up with a monk in a 2v1. The monk finished off the demon hunter he was fighting, and then he killed the rogue. We have it. And then this guy sent me DM. I mean, try to show you guys DMs of him saying that he's gonna delete me off of real ID and then lying to you guys that he accidentally deleted me. Like, it just makes no sense. Ban him because he lied afterwards about unfriending you. Yeah, like, this guy lies. He also ruins 1v1s. Like, is there a point of keeping him in the duels? I don't understand. Leverage, though, is gonna be up next. It's gonna go without a restart. That's gonna be Dirks Bind throwing in a couple daggers in there to get an opener onto Leverage, so these guys know the duel is starting. Assas versus Assas. Leverage ate the opener at the beginning. He needs to find a way to deal with Dirks. Is gonna go for the Vendetta a little bit early. Dirks is definitely gonna trick it out of this one. Or he isn't. He just ate a full Vendetta, blind into Leverage. He's gonna get a trick it out of him as Mautic is coursing through his veins. Eventually coming in for Leverage. No! Dirks Bind should have tricked it out immediately. Oh my god, unlucky as Nathasi is going up next. Trying to see if he can get a full opener onto Leverage. Actually was able to war stomp his restyle. Does still land a kidney shot onto Nathasi, forcing the chicken out of him. Big bite to burn through the safety chicken very quickly. That's going to be Leverage fully bled up. Going too far away from Nathasi. Not going to be able to land a sap on him. Is that a good idea? Should have probably stayed next to him so you can at least vanish sap him. That's what I would have done. It's not going to be able to say, yeah, that was a mistake. And Leverage paid with his head on that. Kachikan is up next, playing that Arms Warrior this time, compared to the Fury Warrior that he usually plays. Gonna go into battle stance versus Nathasi. Does intercept him with a charge. Does he go for the double charge, or does he go for the stun build here? It's hard to tell. He's getting some damage on Nathasi. That is gonna be Thorns, and that's actually gonna go Reflect with Blaze Storm to stay on Nathasi the whole time. Reflect a lot of the Thorns damage, and with Blaze Storm continue to stay mobile. The Nathasi is gonna go for that Incarnate. He's gonna get a lot of heals off of Cat, and Cat is gonna dip into defensive stance for a bit. Check us out of that bash immediately. Still going to be a lot of healing available for Nathasi. Kachka doesn't have any ways to heal through this. He just has to sit in defensive stance, trying to hope that he gets whatever heal he can. What is this little totem that just got dropped right now? Is that like a grounding totem? Is that a trinket? Actually, Nathasi is an Execute Rage. Fat Execute is available for Kachka from a mile away. How did he have such a long reach for that? That was incredible. And Kachikan is going to start to get some healing back. I guess he has some dots, but he also gets some random heals from time to time. Is that what he does? Does he have a healing build? Does he have figured out? Oh my goodness. Did he figure it out? I guess we'll see. And he's gonna have to fight the cheater Kaiden God X, who doesn't even let people 1v1. Are they just waiting for Cat to get a heal? Ours is still not amazing. Yeah, Arms is good in threes, but in duels it's a little bit weird. And Kachikan is at least allowed to get a first aid before Kaiden God is gonna stab him in the back, as he is proven in the chat he does. Does the cows reach? Do cows? I know that they have reach in vanilla, but do they still have that reach in normal WoW? Because I never really noticed, honestly. He is a tank. He literally is a tank, dude. Look at that boy. He got a big shield, big old two-hander sword. He's ready. Gonna be a stun, full kidney shot onto Kachkan with a Mautic reflected back at Kaiden God X. Is gonna burn that cloak shot a little bit early. Kachkan is gonna go for the War Stomp or War Stomp? Colossus Smash. But actually, it's the artifact weapon ability, but redone in a talent for AoE purposes. But he does get a Colossus Smash off of Kaiden God Eggs. Try to see if he can get some damage in. Does intercept him with a Blaze Storm to fall, and not letting this rogue peel anything off of him. Has evasion if he needs to use it. That's going to be Kaiden God Eggs actually very low on health. Blinder Kachikan as the disarm comes in onto Kaiden God Eggs, and still the save trigger does proc for the rogue. He's going to go for the full reset. Kachikan is going to have to wait this out and sit. Is a tank, dude. He has a freaking shield. That's defensive stance, man. He gives you a shield just so you can get the full value. So you have a two-hander and like this shield. They just not a real shield. That'd be cool. That'd be an interesting idea. Like Fury Warrior with a two-hander and a shield will be interesting. And Kachikan is gonna have to look for the rogue as he's scoured all the way to the other corner by the pillar. is going to be able to catch him into an intercept. Kidney shot coming down. Does still have defensive stance available though, so at least in defensive stance he has damage reduction from Kiting God X. Is going to go for Colossus Smash. Going to be an evasion by Kiting God X, but Kachikan actually has overpower that does go through some of that evasion. Try to see if he can get as many overpowers. Every time he misses an attack onto Kiting God X, he can hit him with overpower. Going to be a leap charge by Kachikan. Vanish coming in by Kiting God X. Kachikan is actually looks like he's beating up this poor rogue. Kiting God X actually vendetted him at one point. Kachikan is looking healthy, dude. Healthy as a bull. It's gonna have to pick up the eyes again. Where is gonna be Kiting God X? He does see him as the eyes, so you can see exactly where he's at. Can intercept him if he needs to with a charge if he is fast enough around the corner. Does land the full intercept into a disarm. Kiting God trying to go for a flank for that kidney onto Kachikan. Not gonna happen. He's trying to throw some daggers in there, dropping down the smoke bomb just to separate him and Kachikan far apart. And it's gonna go for another reset. Alrighty. He has to get a reset against an arms warrior. Are you kidding me? As an assassination rogue. I don't know what to say, boys. Getting a shot coming onto Cad. Wouldn't be really DR. Does Kiting God decide to DR his stun? Gonna be a Colossus Smash by Kachikan as he's trying to get some damage in. Is that gonna be Reflect? No, it looks like Kachikan trying to go for Reflect at the very end and actually miss it by a little bit. Gonna go for that Avatar. Big damage available. Gonna get a charge and a Blaze Storm on top of Kiting God X. Stacking up the Mastery Bleed. Gonna be a Shadow Step by Kiting God X, but Kachikan leaps right on top there. Trying to get some big damage in. Try to see if he can land a charge on Kiting God X. Does he hit him with anything? Does actually hit him somehow. Charges at him. Drinking out of the kidney shot. Gonna be a blind by Kiting God X. Has a bleed rolling on him. Is that bleed enough to kill him though? Has a big master bleed on him right now. Is that enough? No, looks like he's actually gonna survive, and Kachikan has to play the cat and mouse chase all over again. Popping the defensive stance a little bit early. Trying to see if he can catch up to the rogue. Is he gonna be able to kill him though? Let's actually see him. Does have a disarm available. He's going to get a charge in defensive stance still. Colossus Smash coming out. Gonna be an evasion, but that's still going to be overpowered procs. Gonna be a full vendetta onto Kachikan as he is still sitting. Is not a defensive stance anymore. Actually, wide out defensive stance at a worst time ever. Needs that execute onto Kiting God X right now. Gonna be advantaged by the rogue. And Kachikan is just forced to just sit out in the middle with all those dots. That's all he can really do right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, man. This rogue is like moments from dead. It's gonna be a kidney shot by Kiting God X, trying to see if he can land another opener. Kachikan is sitting defensive stand, needs to get the big damage into the rogue. Does parry coming out maybe a little bit later. The dog's gonna kill him though. Does land an execute onto Kiting God X and takes a cheater down. Will Hoop give him any kind of a reset? No, it looks like, is he gonna go for auto duel? I think that's what he's doing. I think he's letting Kachikan get on. Oh, he wants the arms warrior to actually compete. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Except Kachikan doesn't have a healer on his team. If only Blacko lived somehow. The Kachikan, all he can do is hit the pet. Maybe he can get a heal from the pet or two. I don't know what kind of a setup Kachikan got for his heals though. So maybe it's like a trait where he needs to take damage in order to heal. Or he can heal from time to time. Huh. Okay, well, I'll let him do it as long as they feel like it. If Kachikan does want to go for a full re-heal, just to give him a chance, that could be an opportunity. If only warriors had like a leech ability, right? Does get a kill on the pet so he can land the victory rush. Two Azeroth veins and a talent. Oh my god, a warrior is using an Azeroth trait so he can have a heal. What shall we do? He must be cheating. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, dude. Kachikan did as well as a warrior could. Does get to get full dotted up by Hoop. And looks like Hoop is actually going to go for a Soda to Cat. Cat is going to go for that Avatar right now. Trying to kill the pet before he goes after the Hunter. Going to be another trap available. And Kachikan is just looking to kill the pet ASAP. Going to get a disarm onto Hoop. Trying to see if he can execute the pet again. Can he get a second heal off of Hoop? Is actually trying to see if he can interrupt his opener. Doesn't want to get him to get a pet. Is going to snag a heal from him. Going to be a freezing trap. And Hoop is going to actually go Turtle Shell just to get a pet up and right. This man wanted to be sure. He didn't know if Kachikan had to trick it or not, I guess. And Hoop is going to get a net onto Kachikan immediately. Defensive stance coming out for Cat, trying to reduce the damage he takes as best as possible. Very limited heals, but he's trying to reduce how much damage he takes as best as possible. Knows there's a trap for Hoop. Knows there's a trap set. Doesn't want to go over there. And Hoop doesn't want to leave the pet with him. He doesn't want to give Kachuk an ability to generate all that rage. It's actually going to force him. Try to see if he can bait him out. And Kachuk is just going to attack the pet. Actually, that's a weird charge, I think, from the pet to Hoop. Try to go for a reflect a little bit early. Does aid himself the steel trap a little too... See the steel trap with a mallet to fall. Needs to find a bit of time to wait out the mallet as best as possible. Needs to land some sort of a heal at 51% dampening. Gonna be almost impossible to decide. You know what? I'm gonna go for the hunter. I'm gonna land a disarm. Back to the pet though. Back to sitting on the pet. And Hoopa wants to get Kachukan into his face right now. Actually gonna harpoon at him. Trying to again to coax Kachukan over to him. Does let it charge into a reflex. Freezes Hoop so he can actually freeze and kill the pet. Is gonna go to battle stance so he can heal the pet faster. Just trying to execute the pet. Does land it. Seals a heal from Hoop, and Hoop wants to go for a big old reset. Kachika is going to avatar out of it, trying to see if he can stop the white pet. Not going to happen. It's actually going to have to go trying to see if he can do any damage to the hunter. Blaze Storm coming out while in defensive stance again, trying to reduce as much damage as he can to take. Going to be a freezing trap to separate these two. Hopefully the cat has a charge or a leap or something. Hoop is going to go for a little bit of healing. I wonder if the Mortal Strike, the heal reduction does work onto Hoop. I'm pretty sure it's a debuff. He doesn't get taken off. That's going to be short first aid for Catch. Going to try to snag a heal. Going to be a dot by Hoop immediately around the corner. We will see how that's going to go for him. He's going to get his pet up and running onto Kachikan. Getting traps up and running. Wants to bait him in there again. And Kachikan is going to use his corner. Wants to force the hunter to him. So the hunter is going to have to come out after him. Going to be charged by Cat. And Hunter is in retreat immediately. Stunned. Kachikan is going to go for the reflect a little bit early. Does he have enough health to do anything here? And down he goes. Manic Bed is coming out. And that's going to be Swarly getting in there. Chickens out of the freezing trap immediately into a net. Alright, afterwards gets a charge onto Hoop. Trying to see if he can get a revenging blow against the hunter just to avenge our boy Kachika. Double charge for Swarly so he can stay on hop, but actually does land the kill with a big old execute at the end. And Divas is going to be last man standing. This was the first time we even tried to see an arms warrior in these duels, boys. Are you kidding me? At first time we tried to see an arms warrior, and that was Kachika and our man. I feel like if the duel started a little bit early, I guess we would have been just fine, honestly, because then the dampening would have been quite as high. Maybe Cat would be able to get whatever small heals he can and get as much value out of them. Speaking about value, Divas is going to go for big damage, big offensive, big defensive, and Swarly's going to go for the same thing. Big offensive, big defensive. Mana coming out. Swarly's not going to be able to get any kind of heals. Thunderwitch will break him apart. A bunch of Storm Strikes back to back into Swarly. Is he going to be able to get any heals? And that's going to be Divas shaking out Swarly at the very end. Enhance versus we got ourselves a Fury Warrior. There we go, boys. That's how you fucking do it. What we had an arms warrior the other day. We actually did decent. So long ago, Baron. It feels like so long ago. I need to check some of my footages again, man. I did check some of my footages again all over. This is basically a warrior's ability, dude. That was amazing. That was amazing for goddamn warriors, man. Goddamn amazing. Because Fury can heal, but Arms doesn't get any kind of healing at all. I actually like that a lot, dude. I like that Cat is even giving it a go, man. I appreciate it. More than you know. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And this guy's like, hey, how are you? Cotting God X. The cheater in general. The chat, should we ban cheaters or not? What do you guys think? I'll let the chat decide. I'll let the chat decide. You guys have heard the full story about, what is it, Feels Pega guy in the chat. You guys know what's up. You guys know how it's been. I'll let the chat decide. You know what? I'll let the chat decide. If the chat feels like I'm just acting like an asshole and I should give him a second chance, then the chat gets to give him a second chance. If you guys are saying, you know what, Dal, you are right. That guy is a sneaky little bitch. He cheats in a duel. What's the point of a duel if you're gonna help a guy out in a 1v1 and still lose and then go lying to people afterwards? Change his name because he is literally step it. Oh my god, you guys haven't seen the video, have you? Oh shit, can I find it? One Walker Monk 2v1 5-5 1v1 duels. Yeah, Jesus. Here's a video, boys. Here's a video. Okay, actually I can show it to you. Alright, so the video, I'm gonna keep it muted, just so you guys can actually see it. So there is Dreschi, the Monkus, right? He's dueling, he's doing his thing. Troy is him going at it. It's a long duel, and Dreshy is a gladiator. He's playing it very, like, easy. Very safe. He's doing a lot of running, a lot of healing, resetting, and then going in when he has cooldowns. Can you blame the guy, right? First time dueling, he's a gladiator. Like, how is he? He doesn't know how else to play. He doesn't know how these duels go. He doesn't know. He's not used to taking risks, especially in a 1v1. And Stepwood was supposed to duel him, but he decided to back up. So UKL decided, all right, I'll give you a duel. The show must go on. UKL and him dueling for a bit. Yada yada yada. UKL is actually doing pretty good. He's actually wearing down Dreshy. They got a couple resets on one another, right? And then Dreshy goes in for a little bit more damage. He's around the corner, and look who steps in. Steps in. UK is like, well, I'm dueling the monk. So he got confused. He was like, should I just continue dueling? Should I stop? And Steppy just attacks him together. UKL is the guy dueling. So Dreshy puts the karma onto the monk, kills the demon hunter, kills the demon hunter. Steppit came in, Dreshy finished off the demon hunter. He's fighting against Steppit. And that's the guy, Kiting God X, that was in the duel just now. That was Kiting God X in a duel just now. Does get an interrupt on Dreshy. He has him on ropes, feels the future to delay, does get a vanish off, and wants to stay in there, doesn't go for a full reset, gets in, wants to kill Dreshy, doesn't want to give him any kind of resets. Dreshy gets an in cap, he's trying to recover, he's trying to play it safe as best as he can, does get a full kitted shot onto Dreshy, no one's helping him, people are so confused. There's a guy, Luddy, I think, walking around, or yeah, Luddy is like, what the fuck is going on? He's probably telling Stepchi, stop it. Blind on Dreshy, breaks it, feels the fury comes out, dies! So he comes into 2v1 a monk. This monk beats the demon hunter he was dueling. Steppit continues to pressure the monk. Plays very greedy. Dies because he's an idiot. Then Luddy dies because he has like no health. Or Dreshy dies because Luddy takes him out, no health. And then Maxell has a duel. Then Cat on Catnip actually has a duel. So that was all fun and games and whatnot. Yeah. And then, do I want to show you guys DMs? I'm not going to do that. Look. There's DMs from Steppit telling me, asking me if I'm gonna upload the video. Do I want to do it? Wait, should I actually show DMs? Okay, she said he was gonna pay me not to upload the video. Yeah, he said he was gonna pay me. What was it? And then he decided to delete his rogue. And decided to quit the duels. And decided to delete me on Real ID, so you can never see any of his should I show you the DMs or not? Yeah. Paid to preserve his image, which is now completely ruined. I mean, like, if you were like, hey, I made a mistake, I fucked up, you know what? I'd have respect for you. Hey man, I made a mistake, I fucked up, I'm an ass. If you guys don't want me to do it, all cool. I'll still watch the videos, whatever. I'll give you a like. I don't care. Like, if you were to just be like, yeah, I act like a dick. So what? Own it. Or apologize for it. You know what? You decided, I'm gonna change my fucking character's name. It wasn't even me, guys. If anybody asks, I don't even know what Dal is talking about. I decided to lie to people saying, oh, I accidentally deleted Dal. You know, I was clearing my friends list, accidentally deleted Dal. When in DMs she says, I'm gonna remove you from Real ID. Like, what? That's what I'm talking about. So anybody not sure, if you guys keep fucking bringing it up with Steppit and all that, if Steppit keeps going back, hey guys, can I join the duels? I think it'd be fun if I could join them, but still not allowed. Oh my goodness, oh my god, Dallas freaking out. Motherfucker! Pipe down! Let it blow over. And then maybe we'll let you back in. Because you'll forget about it. I have ADHD. I literally forget things. Like, literally. So everybody keeps asking, they keep bringing it up, and I have to... That's all it is, boys. I hope I don't have to bring it up again. Who do we got back in here? Oh! I got some motherfucking duels to get through, boys. We got ourselves Gura Hell, Athaman, and Gura Hell. Atha, how you doing, my man? Gura Hell. 5. There it is, boys. Now you guys know the full fucking story. And everybody is like, Dal, don't you tell him, don't you do it, don't you dare. You know what, chat? I'm gonna put my dirty underwear for you guys, and you guys can tell me if I'm a bad guy or not. You know what? The only way to change the person is to put stuff out. I'm gonna put it out for you guys. You guys can tell me, Dal, you're in the right, you're in the clear, and somebody else is wrong. Or you can be like, Dal, you're wrong, and I will take it like a goddamn man. Otherwise, we ain't gonna see no change in this motherfucking place. I love hanging out with you guys. I'm just gonna put it out there, man. I started leveling among us. I'm a huge fan of something harder to so. Yeah, dude. Not liking it on my own. That's the whole point. Hell yeah. Alrighty, boys. Let's get it back into some duels, though. Back into the fun. Switch. And let's not bring bullshit up anymore. If you guys do it, you know what's gonna happen. So, keep it chill, okay? Keep it breezy. Alright, who do we got for the day? We got Kissy. How you doing, beautiful? Kissy. Wait, wrong one. Oh, okay, we go. Now we're working. Kissy in here. We'll see Wrath coming back with some big damage. Kachika 2.0. We got ourselves Manetho. Is he going up first? Oh, Rimuru hanging out in the back, learning the ways of a warrior, and Dreaded in the back too. What's up, man? We got Athel sitting on a massive mount. Like it. Bilbo Hunter gonna be on first. It's gonna be a Hunter versus a Shatter Priest. Off the bat, stun coming out on Team Blue. It's also gonna be Kill Ash. We also got ourselves Spectre, and we got Christina. Bilbo Hunter is going to try to get some petrol beam powered. It's going to be Darbasis trying to slowly walk to Manetho. It's going to be Malik. Suppress a lot of his skills. Manetho is in a really bad spot. He's going to go for Greater Fate. Try to see if he can Greater Fate past Darbasis. He's still out in the open. No more dodging of abilities. Might actually have to go for Disperse very early. Actually, just putting every cooldown out in the books. Even burn the Warlock Hellstone just now. This might be the worst situation. I know the Hunters already have it hard indoors, but this man just made it even harder by burning every defensive all in a single go. Bilbo is going to get hit with a stun, and so Manetho needs to get the dots rolling. It's going to be a dispel by Bilbo into a Maledict, actually. Perfect Maledict, but Manetho use it after the feign death. That's going to be Bilbo trying to see if he can kite away from Manetho. Going to burn that acceleration a little bit only. Manetho still got quite a bit of damage with a Void form available. Is going to get a Shadow Man or two. Silence of the Bilbo, so no traps are available, I think, is the only thing that... Oh, he also can kill Command. That's exactly another thing you can do. No traps, but also no kill commands. Great Fate coming out. That's actually going to trip one of the traps. It's going to be stunned. Check it out. Manetho. Actually, Bilbo is actually very close to the execute range. Might have to turtle his Feint Death coming out as he removes all his dots for just a second. But Manetho is not done. Bilbo is not done either. Both of them are actually still in the game. They still got skin in the game. Bilbo's going to get hit with a full Void Eruption. It's going to be maybe executes available. Does Bilbo poke out? Does he choose to? And does choose to poke out on Manetho. Could have been an execute by the Shadow Priest any moment, but he did decide to take the time. Just get the kill, score it while he's got it right now. And Dreden's going to be up next versus Bilbo. Trying to get the pets up in order. Needs to get a full army rolling. That's going to be checking out Bilbo into a turtle. Needs to get the heals rolling back to back though. Is going to feign death for a moment. Freezing trap onto the pet. And Dreden's going to get a fear onto Bilbo's pet. Does have doggies running around. That's going to be Bilbo with his pets and Dreden with his pets. Bilbo needs to get a lot of healing done right now. Needs to heal over time ASAP. Needs to also deal with that pet as much as he can. Because I think he's going to do quite a bit of damage though. As lots of damage coming out for Dreden actually. Does he land a fear onto Bilbo? Doesn't get it. But it's actually going to be a stun onto hand to go down. Bilbo is out in the open getting attacked by every imp in the world. And down he goes with Nisakaz by Dreden as he does get the Doom Bolt. Not Doom Bolt. What is that actually? Demon Bolt. That's what it is. And this guy's Demon Bolt right in Bilbo's face. Gonna be an opener by Christina. Does get a Skull Bash on Dreden onto Shadow, and Dreden is gonna go for some damage right now. Trying to see if he can land a Fear onto Christina. Does land it. Wants to go for big damage, and Christina's gonna bail out of there for a second. Is that what you want to do? You have big Incarn. Are you gonna go for big damage? Dreden could go for a setup right now. Hand to go down into a Horror Effect on Christina, into another hand to go down. Tyrant coming out, stun onto Christina. Trinkets out of it, but he's not running away from the Tyrant. That could be a lot of damage. Bree wall this damage as best as he can. Malik onto Christina right now. Dreden trying to see if he can sneak in a single heal. Shot a Fear onto Christina. Is he gonna die right now to the Tyrant? Save the trick and get it procced. Another blast by the Tyrant. Reflect coming in by Dreden, but Bleed's already rolling a big bite to finish him off right then and there. Wow, what a play. Christina decided to stay with it. Beefed up, pumped damage into Dreden. Didn't get concerned with, oh my god, Tyrant, I'm a better run. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna do what I can. And then it's going to be Searath given a full reset for Christina. A warrior giving a feral a reset. How is that going to work out? Stun coming in by Christina onto Searath in the opener with Thorns off the bat. Is that going to be a big reflect by Searath? Not seeing one right now. Big bite on Christina regardless. As Searath trying to go for some burst right now. Not going to be able to. Does land a stone onto Christina behind the wall though. What was that? Bashed onto Searath right afterwards is the yard. Crusader's trying to go for some damage, and Searath is just gonna keep trucking damage back into him. He doesn't have the double charge build of Kachika, but he's still able to heal quite a bit, really. I guess he does go for, I think, a Slaughterhouse talent, Honor talent, where the lower the target's health or your health is, you can press Bloodthirst more, so he does get a lot of healing out of it. Big heals for Christina, but no walled in sight, and that's going to be Searath trying to see if he can load on his health. Going to be a stun by Christina into a root from the compost that he's able to get. Does get a stun onto Christina for a second, try to beef up his damage, or I guess get a slow. Thorns are coming out, doesn't have reflect for it, so he just has to heal through Christina, but their health is going down lower. Yo, Thorns are coming out now as Christina's health is super low. Try to see if he can turn around the reflect into a massive execute. Just collapse all the damage back into Christina ASAP. Just to get a rampage in there with that reflect, because that does the most amount of damage together. Christina's gonna get a bite on Sierra, but his tank trinket continues to heal him as much as possible. This man is trying to leverage everything he can right now in this duel. Gonna be another stun onto Christina to fall, and Searath needs to get that in rage. Needs to get Christina's health low. The lower you can go, the better. Christina's out of options. Does have a wall right now. Needs to use it ASAP. Another charge coming in by Searath. Execute range is there. Christina's health is in an execute range. Has a trinket for the next setup. Needs to find a reset. Does actually catch a full re-stealth from Searath, but he does AoE him out. Does land it slow immediately. Bloodthirst coming in back to back. Does Christina have anything left, or is that going to be a toned in game? Does he get the charge? Searath doesn't have a charge because he rolls a stun. No leap either. And Christina actually able to land a regrowth or two. And is going to go for a re-stealth as well. Searath is going to pick up eyes. Christina better go healing right now. I will be healing. I will be healing ASAP. A Swiftman, Rejuve, Regrowth, everything you got. Gonna be a stun onto Christina. Trinkets out of it as Searath wants to go for some damage. And that's gonna be Christina actually being very mobile. Decided just to run away from the burst of Searath. Actually still surviving this for now. Does get the AoE. Denying the Feral. The stun open on Christina. Does have Thorns. That's gonna be Reflect. Does land a stun onto Searath. The Renewal came out as well. Bash comes in. Sells Thorns and Incarn. Trying to collapse as much damage as it can onto Searath. Is going to land a fear charge heal off of Christina. Trying to turn this around. The executes are going to be coming out back to back as Christina's health dips lower and lower. Stun available. That's going to be big old rampage maybe. Does he get the big setup? Does he get the big enrage execute in? Right now he needs to do it. Swiftman coming up for Christina. Does get a small absorb, and Searath cannot finish him off just yet. The Feral makes it out of there alive again. Going to pick up the eyes ahead of time. Christina is going to spam out those regrowths while Searath. That's always awkward with his eyes. It needs to be instant pickup. You gotta stand on him for like a second or two before you can actually pick him up. It's a little nutty. Stun. Tricky coming out of Christina's stun. Thorns to follow. Does Searath have reflect for this one? He does not. Oh, he does. Stun into Christina. Christina can't do anything about this. Reflect all this damage. Needed to have a rampage with that reflect, because rampage is a lot of small hits. Every one of them would have been a thorn stick, so it would have been a lot of damage very, very quickly stacking up. That's what Searath should be doing in the future. Mata coming out onto Searath. Not going to give him any healing, but this man hasn't had to burn a rage regeneration at all. Is this what we're going to see? An in-rage regeneration right now? Warlock Hellstone keeping him up right now. His own damage keeping him afloat. The whole duel hasn't had a need to burn any massive defensive cooldowns quite yet. Only 40% damage, but he's still got plenty of health. He still got it. He's going to try to get those Bloodthirsts back to back onto Christina. Stun coming out. That's not going to be Thorns, but it's going to be wall by Christina, so at least they're able to stay alive. Another renewal available right now. Might want to press it ASAP. He does use it with Thorns. Going to be reflected by Searath. Does he have the big damage? Execute available to Christina. It does slam the execute onto the Feral. It was a little bit of weight just to get taken down by a Russian paladin. Oh my god, Searath. If only he had Enrage Regen. I don't even know if that damage reduction would have saved him from a judgment. But he's got bonked in the head by a hammer. And looks like Rimura tried to go walking up to a Spectre, not to give him an honor duel. Is he going to be able to then? No. No. Spectre's like, no. Get back over here. Get back over here. Full wings. I got a big crusade. I got to stack that up for a while. Try to wait out for a Blaze Storm. I guess he was trying to wait out for the Hydra or something. He wasn't attacking the Blaze Storm. Big damage on Rimura right now. Is he going to leap out of there? Big judgment. Oh my god, Spectre got ramped up. Oh my god, and Kissy's going to get in there while he's ramped up. Do you really want to try to mess with the Menace? He's fully done. He's fully set up. His damage is as high as peak. And looks like Kissy's actually got a little bit more of damage than Spectre, as he's going to go for a bubble as his cell dives really, really low. Dips in fairly low. Oh my goodness, boys. Oh my goodness. Stun onto Kissy. Trying to see if he can force a trick out of the Demon Hunter. Not going to happen. Little Sunflower is there to restore encouragement for Kissy. Does land in prison onto Spectre. Doesn't have a bubble anymore, so Bop is the only thing he has. And a Bop, Demon Hunter can just rip it away. Spectre needs to just find a way to survive. Needs to get those slows going. Needs to get a heal or two. Gonna be wings, but that's not enough. And down goes Vinruki. Next up is gonna be Kailash. Mobile class versus mobile class. So Kissy is finally having to use some cooldowns here, offensive or defensive. Gonna get a couple fell lances. And Kailash is gonna go for a few vivifies while the Deputy's only at the 26 mark. Incap coming in onto Kissy with images. Touch of death coming down. Kissy does dodge the stun though. It looks like he might just be able to outrun the burst out of Kailash. Does he have more damage? Stun coming out to Kailash, forcing out a trinket. Touch of death comes down, but it's very, very meager. Wall coming in for Kailash a little bit early as he's just trying to prevent any future damage from Kissy. That is gonna be imprisoned to stop him from being able to get any kind of healing. Fist of Fury locking out Kissy for a moment. He's just gonna fly all over around it. His health is doing just fine as the defensive is about to burn out for Kailash. There's no wall right now. All he has is a way to reflect the mallet at this point, and both of these boys can play that game. Stun onto Kailash. Is that gonna be a karma seed out of the monk? That is gonna be karma immediately. Kissy is on the run ASAP. That's gonna be Fist of Fury trying to lock him down. Does he have any more mobility? Stun to Kailash, trying to wait out the karma a little bit. That's gonna be a blade dance into an eye beam. Does it take him out? Incap, and now Kailash is the one playing very defensive. That was not a successful or a confident karma out of this man. Gets it trying to fly over Kailash's head with a little bit of blade. Does even get a nice interrupt, and Kailash is locked out. Did he go for a stun just now? I think he tried to go for a stun expecting Kissy to stay on him. I think that was a leg sweep, wasn't it? Oh my god, was that a leg sweep, my guy? Was that a leg sweep? It happened so fast. It happened so fast. And Kailash with that stun, I-beam from a distance, does have Ring of Peace in order to keep him in play for just a little bit longer. Blade Dance coming out for Kissy. Doesn't get the full damage onto Kailash. Fist of Fury to follow. Does he have anything left though? Kissy's health is not looking all that healthy either, but Kailash is actually going to go down right now. Hey, he was actually out of all damage at some point. And he just stood still. He's like, you know what? I'm going to die, but it's okay. It's gonna happen. I had Marine Rage Gen and the Victory Rush. Thanks for the honor, Dole. See you, Wrath, my man. Oh man, is that what you do as a warrior right now? Victory Rushes? That's crazy. That's so good too. Is that the same as charges? Gonna be a stun into Kissy right now. Azeroth is gonna go for the big wings. That's gonna be it for Kissy. No more blade dance right now. Sage Chicken keeping him afloat. Gonna be more hammers out of Azeroth. He's throwing a full goddamn tool shed at Kissy. Imprison comes in, doesn't break out his adaptation. And Azeroth needs to get in there ASAP, charging in, trying to see if he can just score the kill onto Kissy. Not gonna happen. Ivan to follow, does get a little bit of a leash, stun to follow, does get a bit of healing off of Azeroth. It's gonna be Metamorphosis to follow, does have a full meta, gonna be a little bit of a Shield of Vengeance, gonna fly up in air, trying to see if he can burn through a shield immediately. Does get the spell lances, keeping Azeroth's health low, super low. Might just have to bubble this. Oh my god, Atho! He didn't expect the damage out of Kissy. Kissy just kept fell lancing him over. No, Atho's like, heal, heal, heal. Wait, what? Boom. You normally never bubble that. You normally never bubble that. You gotta be like, okay, I gotta bubble. Normally you see a Demon Hunter coming at you with a big meta while you're low health, bubble. You see a warrior throw a stun at you, charge with your health, bubble. You see a rogue kidney you while no health, bubble. But while the Demon Hunter is flying, you never really think of bubbling there. Nada. It's not a muscle memory thing, boys. Oh my god. Snuck up on him. Well done. Well done, Kissy. Well done, everybody that played that game. Even the warrior, Sirath, and Christina. That was a nice close duel, honestly. Christina really gave you a run for your money. Like, literally ran around like a cat. Alrighty. Let's get another duel going. Zakati and Chrysler have been waiting for people, man. They've been waiting for folks. Folks are here. Folks are hungry. Folks are angry. I want a real goddamn duel. Want a real goddamn duel, boys. Alrighty. Lord, you got a group? Full group first faces. Okay, let me get Zakati and Chrysler in because they've been waiting for a while. And then I get Lord in rotation. Well, let's try it rotating a bunch of you guys, alrighty? The Grand Arena. Let's go. Rush B. Rusty, I'm not playing for a week. All good, Alpha, man. All good, man. Pretty sure you'll have more than one chance to get in on these, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, first game jitters, man. It happens. Honestly, happens to me every goddamn time. At my first arena, battleground or whatever, I'm just trash. Like, even if I play every day, next day I'm like, the first one is gonna be bad. I know it. I feel it in my bones. It's gonna be Rusty. I only play PvP. Necro, I would say come back in 8.2, man. That's gonna be in a couple weeks. Let's come back in 8.2. Switch. What do we got today? We got ourselves a little bit of a shake-up for Team Kreiser. We got Ancient Chaos again. We got Kreiser again. We got Taste is still waiting his turn to play. We got also Oko in here and Ninoli. Ninoli. We also got on Team Blue. We got Burnoder, DK Hayes, Toku. Wait. Toku and Oko Sakalogo. I thought it were the same person for some reason. Then it was also going to be Yex on Team Zikati. Alrighty, Toku versus Ninoli. Gonna go for that honor duel. Interesting, boys. Interesting. We'll see how that's gonna go. Ninoli's fairly new, and Toku shows up to these from time to time. I don't see him all that often. It's gonna be Survival Hunter versus Subrogue. Or Subrogue? I want to say Assassin. Not a lot of people even try Sub in these. Sub is really good, though. Sub is really good. I like Italian Sub the best. It's going to be grenades by Toku as he's trying to get some setup onto Ninoli. Gonna go behind the pillar. Gonna get the dots rolling on the Rapture. So it's going to be a very soft opener for the both of these. Toku is kind of thinking, you know what? Maybe I should get in there. Maybe I should really get at this rogue. Get my pet to stun him and then really go home. And Ninoli's just kind of letting the dots stick down onto the pet. Has a full kitted shot. Is going to use the common points. Auto Toku going to go for the pet sack a little bit early. And that's going to be Ninoli bailing behind the pillar. Got all the dots on Toku. Going to get another grenade throw in there. Try to see if he can catch up to the rogue before the dots really start doing a number. Ninoli need to maintain their concoction as best as possible while behind the pillar. That pet is doing quite a bit of damage. Throwing down a trap. Ninoli again. Yeah, there we go. Concoction. Full kitted shot. Is that what he's going to do? He's going to wait until Toku comes around and get those kidneys in there? Is he just trying to I think he's not even... Oh, freezing trap to set him up for a second. Gonna be cooldowns out of Toku. Gonna be an evasion for Ninoli. Stun coming out. Trinket coming on. That's gonna be a setup. Good trinket for Toku. Got a trinket out of Ninoli. Vanish coming in. That's gonna be flare off the bat. Does still land a road cheap shot. And Toku actually has no health. Big Vendetta is rolling him right now. That's why Ninoli actually, I think, decided to go counter pressure onto the cooldowns of Toku. That's what it looked like. And I just didn't see it. Gonna be a couple of... I don't know where that trap went. It looked like he kind of just YOLO'd that one. Just yeeted it around the corner. Ninoli's still hanging in there, waiting for that another kitty shot. Gonna be a trinket for sure out of Toku. Trinkets out of it like clockwork. Gonna get a couple grenades into Ninoli. Needs to get the dots rolling. Needs to get some damage in. Gonna be manic bandages disrupting that immediately. And Ninoli now has the full stun lock combo if he needs to on Toku. He's going to get a blind onto the pet, so he actually can fight against Toku one-on-one. Toku just sees a little bit of damage. Does get a kill command with a blinding pet. At least the pet knew where to go with that big bite. Maledict with that kidney. Is Toku going to survive this damage, or it actually looks like he is going to go down? Alrighty. That was probably the most unconventional setup I saw for an Assassin's Rogue with Ninoli. Running around the pillar. Wait until you have a kidney shot. But I guess it works. The next step is going to be Zikati not playing any games, dropping down the A-bomb onto wherever Ninoli was. And A-bomb is going to do quite a bit of damage. That's going to be ruled by the pet. And Zikati didn't even have to lift a Pikachu in that duel. He just dropped down the pet, beefed up the other, let the pets do the work, and down goes the rogue. Tasty's up next. It's going to have to ghost wolf out of there as the army of the dead is going to chase after him. Needs to get a slow onto the army to stop their impeding aggression to him. That's going to be Necrotic stacking up a little bit early. Zikati is going to eat some damage from that. Light and lastly, going to get a stunner to Tasty to disrupt. It has his own AMS. Has a trinket, has IBF to deal with right now. Between the pet stun or the pet interrupt, if the pet is beefed, he doesn't have a lot to work with. Oh, he has plenty to work with. Gonna be a Matic onto Zikati right now. Tasty burned up Matic a little bit too early. Trying to go for big damage onto Zikati right now with big zaps right now. Earthshock's to fall and Zikati is still hanging in there. Barely looks like he took a scratch. His health is full. This boy's health bar is full. Sorry, chat. I had a cough. I didn't want to cough in you guys' ears. Going to be a stun onto Zikati. Get an IBF out of that one. Try to see if he can slow down Tasty. Those Necrotics are really stacking up. He's forced to sit in Ghost Wolf. And any kind of recovery he's trying to go for Ghost Wolf. It just doesn't get on him. Just does not get on him. until he can stay away from Zakati for a little bit. Gonna get himself as much damage as he can right now into an Earthshock onto Zakati as he's trying to continue those necrotics. Earthshock into a Frost Shot to keep him at bay, so at least he could get away from all those pets. This was Zakati, I'm pretty sure he's setting up another pet stun whenever Tasty inevitably gets another Lightning Lasso. Needs this pet stun right now. Doesn't get it. Full Lightning Lasso to Zakati. Actually took the full damage of it, but at what cost? He got the big Abomination chasing after him, stunning all the demon, all the pets, and he's gonna try to get out. Let's give Zakati gripping him in. Chain of Ice to follow. It's gonna be Army of the Dead. Needs to get big person's damage onto Zakati on Tasty right now. Damage for Zakati. I'm just so low today, man. Did I literally get all my energy out in those last few duels? Damn. I'm calling wrong names left and right. Zakati getting hit with a Lightning Lasso yet again. Doesn't have the pet to interrupt it. Does get the pet interrupt around the corner at the very last moment. Maybe should have just waited for a while. SATA Chicken did proc out of him pretty early though, trying to account for that. Ooh, good AMS absorbing all those zaps out of Tasty. Got a nasty zap spree onto Zakati. Big Earthshock to follow. Oh my goodness. Without the AMS, you're taking so much damage. Unless you're healing this is going to be hard. Stacking up a couple of necrotics onto Tasty, because you know Tasty's going to go for the run. Tasty got the runs, dude. Look at that. This boy's making it out around place. Trying to get a thunderstorm onto the pet. Lightning Lasso. Is that perfect with Zakati? Has the trick at the last moment. Didn't have the pet to do anything. That was actually... Was that a pro move by Taste? Was that a pro thunderstorm onto the pet? Malik onto Zakati. Taste is still around here. Malik back onto Tasty. Does he ground it? He does ground the Malik. And Zakati actually is super low in health. Tasty could actually take him out. He's able to heal with the healing surges. Gonna be a pet beef up by Zakati. Trying to get as much damage in. Stun onto Tasty right now. Transfusion coming down. Try to see if he can recover as best as possible. Tasty needs to get a Lightning Lasso. Does he land it? He does. No pet interrupt to follow. The pet explodes. And actually Tasty almost kills Zakati, but that's going to be a Dark Pact, Death Pact. Is it Dark Pact or Death Pact? I cannot remember. For Tasty, that's an A-bomb on one side. Does have Ghostful for a moment. Does get a couple zaps on the Zakati. AMS preventing any damage. Does go for the Earthshock into another zap. Barely in health. Actually able to heal. Tasty's gonna go down now. Who's gonna go down? Both of these two just got super low there. And Tasty's gonna continue in the Ghostful for the best possible. Does land a slow onto Zakati's stuff. Onto his pet stun coming out. Walk up in for Tasty. Needs to get as much healing as possible. Who is gonna win this one? Death Pact? Death Pact? Okay, good enough. Close enough. Death Pact. I like it. Death Pact. Earthshock onto Tasty as he does have transfusion, but to separate him with a lasso, Tasty is going to nab himself a little bit of healing. Healing surges for days. Zakati needs to get back in there though. It does have IBF for the next Lightning Lasso. Then he'll have a trinket to rotate. Yep, this is where IBF needs to come out. Every time he gets a setup right now, why he has Tasty? Oh my god! He actually goes. Is that IBF that kept him in place? Or was that Death's Advance that kept him from being thrown back? That was perfectly timed. Either way, if it was with IBF, then it's a passive, but very well done. With Death's Advance, perfectly timed. The Tasty didn't even see it from a mile away. But Tasty, playing that Ghostful playstyle, is able to heal while in Ghostful while he stays in there as much as possible. Short silence onto himself from the trinket from COS. Another trinket available for Zakati. He's running out of options. He needs to make sure that the pet stun next time stops the last. So this way Tasty wants to go for the big damage. Shortest stun onto Zakati. Mounted to follow. Does he get the AMS? He does AMS it a little bit early. And Tasty needs to get as much damage out onto Zakati right now. Gonna go for the big Earthshock. Does he get the double zaps in there? Goes for Frost Shock instead. And Tasty still has one lightning bolt in his hand. Dissipates. He doesn't have it anymore. Tasty does need to get another big setup onto Zakati. Might need to go for a big knockback into a lasso onto Zakati. Does he get it? No. Gonna be a Malik on Tasty instead. Tasty doesn't have any way to heal. All he has to do is sit and Ghostful right now. Lightning Lasso coming down, but the pet, does he get the stun? He doesn't. So it's actually gonna equalize both of their healths. That's gonna be Ghostful. Has A-bomb on one side, Zakati on the other. Lots of explosions, but he's still healing for now. Slow coming in for Zakati. Didn't have a grip available. That's gonna be healing surges for Tasty back to back. Zakati barely has any health. Wants to get another stun set up onto Tasty right now. Stun comes in. Does he get the surges? He does. Continues to heal. This is just the most healing classes in the game right now. Both of these two are not designed as a healer role, but the amount of healing both of them do is just insanely nuts. Tasty's gonna get a big Stormkeeper. Does he get the big Earthshock in there? with the Stormkeeper, trying to get another capacitor onto Zakati. Does he get the big damage? Does get the double zaps back to back. AMS coming to Zakati. Forces out a little bit late though. And Zakati's not going to be able to have that for next setup that AC has. The only thing he needs to do is get the Lightning Lasso in there without the pet. Not going to be a trinket or anything. This actually didn't knock the pet back, but if he gets Lightning Lasso and stays ahead of the pet, he might be able to take out Zakati right here. The pet is going to be on top of him. Does he go for it? He might just have to with that. Oh my god, barely any health. Trying to go for a heal surge. Does die to the pet at the very last moment. I cannot believe it. He actually died. Oh my god, my head hurts. That was ramping up as a duel. Oh my goodness. And Ancient Chaos claps him out. Give him that warrior's death. Alright, the rest of the boys get to play though. We got Tasty and we got Zakati out of the duel, so then the rest of you guys can play. Yaxo is going to be playing a Feral Coultier and try to get a root onto Ancient. Is going to get a regrowth. Actually go for a Skull Bash immediately. Ancient is going to go for the wall right now with Dampen Harm, but it's going to be Thorns for Yax. And as soon as he sees the Karma, he's trying to bail out. Ancient trying to maximize the damage of the Karma. Thorns to Karma transaction. Oh my god! What? Was that a Karma? Was that the thickest tick of Karma just now? Oh, by God. By God. Alright, looks like DK Hayes. Is that Purple Haze is a Death Knight? Looks like DK Hayes is going to be up next. Ancient's getting in there early, man. He's trying to get an opener. Trying to get some slows, and DK does get him into a full root. And DK is going to use a bit of mobility while he's got it. He's going to boop him back in. A bomb collapsing. Fist of Fury to lock him out. That's going to be a stun by DK. Trying to just stay away from Ancient on any of his cooldowns, I guess. Or just trying to stay out. Once you get the big setup, won't have the stun for it though. Sees the images for Ancient right now. Gonna get the Army of the Dead rolling with an IBF to follow. Getting hit with a disarm, so no healing, no damage. But Ancient is not focusing on getting counter pressure at all. He just wants to peel this Death Knight away, and DK Hayes is fine, walking way away from him. The rest of the Army of the Dead are kind of, it's almost like they're waiting in a line to attack Ancient Chaos. Like, they're not attacking them at the same time. They're just waiting in a line, waiting for each other. One of the images being a complete dum-dum. The images are being dumb. They're attacking the pets of DK Hayes. That's not what the pet's supposed to do. Ancient, control your images a little bit better. They're attacking his pets. They see them as a threat. Just because you make some pets doesn't mean it has to be a Pokemon battle here. It's not pets versus pets. Sick Pikachu at DK Hayes. Do it. I dare you. Stun onto Ancient Chaos. Does have Karma out of this one if he needs to. Is he going to use it? Does use Karma immediately. DK gonna try to get slow, but not going to happen. Gonna try to get away from Ancient ahead of time. And Ancient trying to min-max the damage output here. Gonna have to go for a couple of air fights. And DK is going to grip him at the last moment. Disarm to follow onto DK Hayes. Is continue to slow down Ancient just to kite him around. Leg sweep coming in. Gonna be a trinket out of DK Hayes. And trying to stay on Ancient as best possible. Does get an interrupt on him. Fist of Fury to follow. Does he die to Fist of Fury? No, does he survive? Barely anybody has any health. That's going to be in cap into one last hit by Ancient Chaos with, what was it actually that he hit him with? Expel Harm? That's what it was. And Burnouter. Burnout? Can we just call you Burnout? Burnouter is up next. Damn, Ancient. He's actually clapping people, dude. Ancient, we haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Oh, good to have you back, man. This was, wow, he just got, like, what just happened? That's twice that happened with Ancient right now. Twice. 5 lines group searching up 5-4-1-1. There we go, boys. Seeing new faces in here. Is gonna get a bow for Burner. Oh, Burner's letting him get a full reset. And this is where Burner is going to get in. They get the opener onto Ancient. Trickets out of him immediately. And Burner's going to get hit with an ink cap immediately. Charges up to follow. Going to get the full army. Oh, not the Army of the Dead. But the images with the Fist of Fury. Burner's just going to eat the damage from this. Is going to drop Darkness. But that touch of death. Doesn't care about Darkness. A Burnouter is going to go up in the air. But with nothing to hit. He's just going to flutter out in the sky. Like a pretty little butterfly. Ancient gonna nab a bunch of heals to get himself full up and running. Gonna be a Metamorphosis for Burnouter with a stun onto Ancient with a Maldic to follow. Ancient does have Karma if he needs to. Burnouter doesn't have a lot of health to work with. And this is gonna go down to a Fist of Fury. He does! Ancient, my man! 4! Ancient killed 4 people! You kidding me, right? Oh my god. Okay, well, Zakati doesn't count. Zakati barely had any health, but he did take the kill 4. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god! Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one going, yeah? Pick us next. I've been waiting for a while. They'll defeat? Maybe, maybe. Let me get a soda in my system, boys. I have water. Chat, what should I drink? Soda or water? I'm letting you guys run my whole life anyway. What should I drink? Should I go with a healthy alternative that is water? Or just get some soda in your system, bud, and keep going? What are y'all thinking? I never get to play. Prizer, you really do get yourself a hell of a team, though. Gotta give you that, man. Gotta give you that. Group rage, any people? Gotcha, ready. Arms boy. Okay, we're gonna have to get Cat in there. H2O, water. Oh my god. Mix soda with water. That sounds disgusting. Water is healthier. Are you kidding me? Man, he's the god of my god happen. Those reactions. Should I drink water? Vodka, water to stay alive. Fair enough, fair enough. Is this water, has this water been sitting here for a while? How does it taste? Yeah. Yeah. This one doesn't have a lot in it. Alrighty. Downs from last night. Oh, McDonald's cup. Oh, there's a little sweet tea in there. That's a little bit sweet tea from earlier today. I thought maybe it was just going to be ice, you know, after drinking full soda, and then you just have ice that turns to water. I actually like to keep those because ice can be somewhat refreshing. Just me? Just me? That's all the water we had. Alright, that should get me good through the next 20 minutes. God damn. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty, boys. Boys. Spectator match. Catcher can versus Deadly Feet. Alrighty. Now it works. There we go. What item level should I have? It doesn't matter what item levels you guys have. The PvP part, it tries to scale you guys or help you scale with gear as best as possible. But I don't want to worry about item level too much. Just as long as you guys want to join in, have some fun, and enjoy the game, more than welcome to. DK should use pillars better, not that much. Than Karma is up. True. But I think it's first time playing Death Knight in these duels. So, you know, first time for everything, you know what I mean? Is a vodka standard drink for Russians? Well, to give you an idea in Russia how popular vodka is, there's a nickname for vodka. It's called vodочка. But the word vodочка comes from the word voda, which means water. So it's like sippy cup. It's like sippy cup of water. That's what people call it. So they call it water. That's how popular it is. Yes. We eat potatoes, drink vodka. Drink potato, eat vodka. Because that's what you're going to do at the end of that. That's a party. Alright, boys. Switch. What do we got on Team Red? We're going to start with Darius Bryan. Oh, my God. I love that. Wait. Oh, can I do that again? I want to go through time and space again. That is actually very interesting to see the other side of the moon. Okay, we got to go to Darius Bryan. Whee! Oh, my God. That was cool. We got also Divas. We also got Brox in the back. Are you going to play the Trident? My boy. And Azeroth is up next, too. That's going to be Sheep Me Bunny. Going up with the polymorph off the bat onto our boy Catcher Cat is gonna slam him down with a good old Pyro Blast. Big cool that's coming out. And Catcher Cat is gonna reflect everything back, and Chip Me is actually gonna go for a big ice block right now. Breath of the Cat, second grade of Pyro Blast starting to come out. Gonna be an intro by Catcher Cat with that charge, leaping on top of Chip Me Bunny. But Cat did take quite a bit of damage at the beginning. Blaze Storm to follow, trying to min-max the damage that his master is gonna do. That was a pretty big temporal. Chip Me Bunny is gonna get hit with a Colossus Smash. Needs to be aware the Colossus Smash is where most of the Warriors damage comes from. As Kachkan is gonna get another interrupt on fire damage, another charge. Not gonna be reflect available for Shippy Buddy. If Kachkan kills him right now, oh my god, no cauterize, and down he go. He didn't even have a block anyway. But that Matic was so perfect that time. He ate up the heal from the cauterize, and Kachkan had it. Is Nexus, is he gonna let him get an honor duel? Yo. Nexus, if you wanna mount up, walk to Cat, point at him, then point at somebody in team who can heal him. That'd be cool. Wait, whoa. I think he's letting him. Wait, either way. Polydor is healing up Cat. So either way, even if you didn't mean to do an honor duel, it is going to be an honor duel. Nice, my man. We just say it's an honor duel. I think that's what he meant to do it, man. I think that's what he meant with that one. Reflect doesn't actually work when you cast mid-air. Oh, yeah, you're right. There's going to be a stun onto Kachika. Trick is out of it immediately. Doesn't want to let Nyx get any kind of setup. Is going to get the disarm before Nyx can get the big damage while the Army of the Dead is up. Maybe Kachika will even cycle through his parry after this. Is going to be a big Lichborn coming out for Nyx right now with Transfusion. And Kachika is going to try to see if he can Blade Storm around all the Army of the Dead. Maybe Kachika will be able to kill some of the Army of the Dead to get a heal for Nyx. And Nyx is going to get an insane amount of necrotics into Kachika. I think one was a Maledict, and that's going to be more necrotics. And Kachika is continuing to heal as much as possible. He's going to get a parry, so Nyx get him into damage. Kachika tanking up right now, parrying all the damage of Nyx, trying to see if he can just clap through all the damage. Nyx is losing health little by little. He's going to go for that Death Pact. Dark Pact? Is it Darth Pact? Is going to be a reflect onto that stun too. He actually reflect the stun back at Nyxus. Doesn't even need a Storm Bowl, boys. Just reflect on a Death Knight. Let's go. Gonna get a charge. Try to see if he can land an execute on Nyx. Not gonna happen. Gonna hit the pet. Get another charge coming in. And Nyx does have himself a little bit of that transfusion happening. Kachika needs to try to deny as much healing from Nyx as best as he can. Beefing up the pet. Gonna be necrotic. Second up onto Kachika. Does Kachika get that execute though? Needs to go into a stance just to tank up as much damage as he can. Blade Storm coming out. Is that going to be enough? No, Nexus to continue to heal as Lichborn is available. And Kachika, does he get that execute? Nexus barely is in health. Kachika does land the execute. That's going to be a Garrote out of Dirksbind immediately. Not even getting the honor duel. What was that, Dirks? Come on, man. Give Kachika a full reset. What was that? Man. Good job, Cat, dude. Making Warriors proud, man. He beat a Death Knight and a Mage. There we go. I think he would have had Dirksbind too. But this is 5-5-1-1 duel. So bad, Dirks. It's not against the rules to attack somebody. Dirks plays by the rules. Next died, Dirks can attack. You can give people an honor duel, but you don't particularly have to. Although the crowd is not going to like that one. They're going to go, boo! Boo! But in the end, as Julie sees it, I'm like, yeah, that was good. That was legal. That was legal. You can, you don't have to. Dirksbind gonna trick it out of a Hodge immediately. Big, nice DFA. Oh my god, the damage he output onto Holy Door in a single DFA. What was that in Venom? Oh my god, Holy Door. Woo! That was the biggest assassin burst I've ever seen. Is DFA back, boys? Oh my god, triple twist the knife. 100% guarantee. Big mastery. Yeet. Get the big DFA in there like a rocket. Oh my god, Ledridge, are you prepared for this, man? Are you prepared? Dirksbind is just, you know what? I gotta calm down, run to the bathroom, make myself a sandwich, I'm gonna sit in place. Ledridge's like, where is this man? Where is this man? Gonna land a sap on him. Is Dirk's gonna open up? He is gonna open up on him. That's gonna mess up his opener. Gets like a road. Mark for getting the shot. Doesn't get the rope shot, I don't think. Still gonna get that big DFA into Ledridge though. Very interesting of an ability. Ledridge is going to try to see if he can get some damage back into Dirks. Dirks needs to be aware of this. He last time he trinket, he did not trinket a Vendetta. That's going to be another kidney with a Vendetta. Is he going to not trinket it? Going to be a Maledict to follow. Dirks actually has evasion wall and no cloak of shadows. That going to be evasion for Ledridge now. Trying to see if he can wait it out. Actually sprinting away from Dirksbind for a bit. Has evasion for just a little bit longer. Ledridge needs to get himself a setup. Has evasion if he ever needs to use it. Should probably use it right now. Dirks is trying to get the compo. It's going to be advantage. Kidney shot onto Dirksbind again. Does Ledridge have evasion? He does. Dirksbind has nothing for the trinket for Ledridge. Again, Dirksbind, it just happened, deja vu, all over again, but Ledridge did play you like a fiddle. Very well played, Ledridge, very well played. And it looks like Divas wants to give the rogue an honor duel, man. He wants to give him an honorable duel. Blacko, you know what to do. Bumblebee, he's praying, please, can I have a heal? Oh, Divas like, yeah. Let him get a heal. Or maybe he didn't want him to get a heal, I don't really know. Either way, he was like fine for the honor duel, so I'm guessing it was okay for him to heal. Cloak shot is coming in for Ledridge a little bit early. Does dodge the capacitor totem. Gonna be getting shot onto Divas right now. Ledridge has no offensive cooldowns, but still, just a poison bomb just does so much damage to Divas. It is not even funny. It is disgusting. Gonna get those raptors in there onto Ledridge with the Maledict to follow. And grounding and Counter-Strike totem actually on the other hand. Ledridge is too far from Counter-Strike, but actually running to it. Is he going to get some damage? Divas can actually stand on top of the Counter-Strike totem as it actually is going to zap Ledridge a little bit here and there. Does kill it with a melee. Does get a full kit shot onto Divas. Is going to trick it out of it. Blind to follow. Ledridge has no damage over time on him. He actually got himself a nice clean getaway just now. Nice clean getaway because Divas was like, you know what? I got him. Trinket. I'm going to clap. Oh, blind. Didn't expect that out of Rogue. Cheating with blinds and everything. Come on, man. How's that an ability? He just threw sand in his face. Kid is going to be rolling into a kill shot. Divas has no ticket for this one. Ledridge almost has cooldowns. Mark for Death and Venom coming in hot on that one. Ledridge is going to land himself a nice opener onto Divas. Another poison bomb procking out. There's going to be a big sundering to follow, and Ledridge has no health left, and that's going to be Divas taking it by little by little. Is Blacker going to give him a full setup? I think he's going to let him give an honor duel. Is he going to let him get an honor duel? Divas is going to go for a mage food. So either way, Blacker wants to get in. He could do it if he wants to. But it looks like Blacker is slowly walking up. Or maybe he wants to walk up and give him the bow. He can if he wants to still. In cap, he could bow. He can still bow. Oh, he's going to get in there. He's fine. Honor duel. Divas got a full reset. Going to be Fist of Fury as a wall comes in for Divas, trying to deny the damage of the Touch of Death as much as possible. Going to reduce it down, but only drop it to about half health. Still pretty high number, honestly, to take from burst. Going to be a wall coming out for Blacker right now, actually. As cooldowns, again, a counter offensive with Divas. Might be a karma out of Blacker right now. Does get a karma. Divas needs to get himself a heal going. That's going to be safe to trick. Counter Strike Totem is actually playing against him right now. That Counter Strike Totem keeps zapping Blacker on that karma. That is the worst. Divas actually burns through that karma fairly quickly. Barely has any health. They'll try to heal as much as possible, and Blacko does end up getting so much healing from the karma. It's not even funny. And Prox is going to give him full honor duel, man. He's letting him heal up to full. He's like, you know who it is. You know how we do. It's going to be a Feral giving you the didgeridoo. Going to be a Rake opener, trying to see if he can nab some bleeds. Does Prox play with the heal, though? Does he play with the Trident? I guess we'll find out if he does. Can't really blame him if he is. He is. It's all Ferals have to kind of play with the Trident. Going to be a little bit of an extra early defensive for Blacker right now with the reverse magic or diffuse magic. I don't know if he needed. Doesn't have a karma for Prox right now. And Prox just continuing solid, steady pressure onto Blacker. Oh, notice you not get a skull bash in there. That should have been a skull bash. That was a mid cast. And Bumblebee is going to be up next. It's going to be Feral Kitty versus Feral Kitty. Fire Kitty versus Fire Kitty. Both Fire Kitties right now getting it down on each other. No, Bumblebee is actually a Boomkin right now. Instead, oh, I thought it was a Feral. He's going to get hit with a skull bash immediately. Proxy just going to get in there, man. He's just popping in all cooldowns, trying to rip, rake, ravage Bumblebee down. Going to be Thorns with Barkskin a little bit early. Bumblebee trying to get the Star Surges in there, and Proxy just trying to bail out of there. It looks like he's doing a little bit of spins while running away, while he's walled up. Just try to heal himself as much as humanly possible. And Bumblebee still has big inclination rolling in Proc. He's just avoiding that thing like the plague. He's just trying to play the pillar as best as possible. Regrowth coming out is going to be able to land an opener onto Bumblebee. Didn't get a stun, but he got Skullbat Trinket out of Bumblebee. Didn't get himself out of interrupts, actually. Physical interrupts like that, you can't trinket that. Silences, disarm, stuns, fears, everything you can. Not interrupts, though. When you get kicked like that, nothing you can do. Bash coming in as Proxy just trying to end him with a couple bites. Hibernate trying to come out, not gonna happen. Gonna be a skull bash, and Proxy just trying to auto attack him with his staff. Not gonna happen. Down he goes. Another perfect, great, wonderful, beautiful, amazing. How the Fire Kitty? I have no idea. I think it's a toy now. I remember back in the day you had to have like an item, like a weapon, but I think now it's just a toy. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Here we go. Ready for go from 1v5. I got a new group. Oh my god. Catch again. We gotta let somebody else get a chance, man. Let's get Atha versus Cryzit for a second, yeah? This Cryzit hasn't really got to play at all. Let Cryzit go first. I mean, there's a mob in WoW called Vigilant Thanos. It's a rare. Wait, is that a thing? I'm going to kill Thanos. There's a Thanos in WoW. Vigilant Thanos? Is it really? Huh. What's the name of the second druid? One was MML Prox. The other one was Bumblebee? No, I can actually kind of check. Bumblebee. With a bunch of accents in there. What was his name? Alrighty. Switch. It's a bad thing in Macarena? Okay. Yeah, I might actually want to go kill that thing once. That'd be kind of cool. It's like, I killed Thanos, boys. I tell it to all my friends who watch Marvel. That's nobody. Alrighty. Let's get in here, boys. We gotta go into another one. We got ourselves Team Red with, oh boy, we actually got a few new people. We got ourselves Corsair in here. Is he gonna go first? He got himself Flash Panda in there too. Got a DK. Oh, he's actually a Panda. Okay, that makes sense. He's got himself DK Hayes trying to go for a little bit of a wee with Oko in the back with Tasty going up in. Is gonna be Asher on Team Blue with Athel. Man, oh my God, what a beautiful man that is. I have one just like that. Except red. We got ourselves Bilbo, Hunter, Christina, and Vicrio. He didn't get to play last time, but he's actually going to have to go versus Chrysler. Oh my God, Chrysler's already getting in there. I didn't even notice. It's going to be a full setup by Chrysler with a Cataclysm and everything, and that's going to be Vicro. How did you port from so far away? How'd you port from over there to over here? I don't understand how that happened. This man is magic right now. It's still landing those Vivifies back-to-back. Chrysler might have to send the pet over there. Doesn't want a big stun onto Chrysler. Actually, I thought the pet was casting a spell for a second, but the pet is also stunned. I thought, how's that pet casting? Because I don't know why I thought it looked casting. Sorry, boys. Sorry. I'm sorry. I've been coughing a little bit. I've been coughing you guys' ears. Apologies. What's up, Shimi? How you doing, man? Say them TST. TST. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Oh. Alrighty. Chrysler opening up with an incinerate. It's gonna be Fist of Fury for Chrysler. Touch that's coming down on this bad boy. Try to see if he can land a Fear. Doesn't happen onto Vicro. It's gonna be Malik to fall. Chrysler gonna try to land a Reflect. Lands a little bit late. Touch of Death takes out a good chunk of his health into a Karma to follow. Vicro is just assaulting Chrysler with every cooldown available. Trinket it out of the Fear a little bit early, actually. He thought to pre-trinket that thing. Interesting. Does get a Ring of Peace onto Chrysler. And as soon as that Karma wears off, Chrysler needs to get himself a big setup. The Infernal does go down. No more damage out of that bad boy. Chrysler's still fairly low in health. Vicro, this is pretty high, actually. He's up there. Lexi put the Chrysler, trick us out of it into a horror effect. Chrysler has the control now. He has the reins into a double Fear. Double. Caswell does miss his Cataclysm a little bit. But Vicro has a big immolate on him still. That's going to become Flag to follow, adding all the extra burn damage over time. It's going to try to see if it can land a stun around the corner. And it looks like it's not going to happen. Vicro is still continuing to run, trying to land his side. Chrysler as best as possible. What is that port? Did he use his Void Elf racial? I think that's what it was. I think Void Elf just now. This man is mobile. He's just staying away from Chrysler. He's like, you know what? If I can't hit him, I'm going to run. If I can't run, I'm going to hit him. One or the other. It's a pretty solid strategy. Where's the pet at? Oh, yeah, there's a pet. Get a hit with an in-cap. Trying to see if he can Fist of Fear, Chrysler down, and gonna shoot him over with a horror effect into a Fear. Hopefully the pathing doesn't, and the pathing screwed Chrysler over. Maybe he's still landing another Chaos Bolt in there. Does let one fly into an Immolate onto Vicro, and Vicro is kind of rooted around the corner, I think, with a Conflag. Does go for a Vivify immediately. More Vivifies to fall. Lex super to Chrysler. Does he have the big damage? Has the images, but doesn't have the touch of death. Still, Fist of Fury is going to do quite a number onto Chrysler with a Whirling Dragon Punch into a little bit of AoE. Synchronized dancing here for Vicro with his images. Landing a short Fear onto Vicro with an Immolate to follow. Chrysler still trying to get those Fears back to back. And a Casbolt onto Vicro right after. Shadow Fear to follow. Does land a stun on him into a Cataclysm. That's going to be a strong dot. The damage itself that it didn't do quite a lot with that diffused magic, but still did quite a while. Touch of Death coming down onto Chrysler. Does have the horror effect for Vicro immediately. Maledict to follow. Doesn't want to give him any kind of healing. Could still burned his health through that Karma throughout Maledict, as Vicro's not going to get any kind of healing from that Karma because of Mali. But he does use that more defensively than anything. Tried to get as much damage, stop gapping his health for a little bit, or at least stop gapping his health loss. Chrysler needs to be out in the open, needs to get a setup. Vicro has a trinket, so this is going to be a really big, interesting setup for Chrysler. Does get himself a Warlock Hearthstone, get himself another one right up. It's going to be in cap immediately. Pet CC coming in right now. Does he get it? No, it looks like he doesn't. Trinket out of Chrysler immediately with a Maverick reflected back into Vicro. Fear comes in, has a trinket if he needs to. Casbolt might come out for Chrysler. Does get himself a little bit of damage right now with Dark Soul, and Vicro wants to bail out of there immediately. It's going to go for a massive port way out in African. Chrysler is got a force to drop down, plopping down a gate. We're trying to see if he can get it to Vicro. Does hit him with a horror effect, but does eat that Ring of Peace, booping him around a little place. And Vicro just zooms all the way back to the other side. He just made it over to one box and then moved all the way back very quickly. Velf Racial, that is insane. The amount of mobility this man has. And the way he uses it too, it feels like he always has a port. Like the Monk port, it looks like he has it all the time. In cap onto the pet, keeping that thing in CC for a moment. Fist of Fury onto Chrysler, dropping down the massive Infernal with a Cataclysm to follow. Victor actually has nothing as a defensive for this. He has no karma coming up in about 7 seconds though. They should be able to turn it around to Chrysler. Chrysler is going to get a Shadow Fury around the corner. He does get it. The pets are doing some work. I think he needs to... Oh, that karma happens a little bit late. Vicro was spamming that thing as fast as he could. Horror effect by Chrysler lands a Fury onto Vicro. But he's on the other side of the platform. He's not going to have a line of sight. Try to get an Immolate in there. Not going to happen. Vicro's still holding onto a trinket. My god, this man is mobile. Oh yeah, Wickles just run around. Exactly. Exactly, yeah. Sashimi. Exactly, my dude. That's what we need, that ogre in every arena. So we'll be like, oh, your Wickles just run around. Damn. Big damage coming in for Vic right now. Gonna be Fist of Fear. Doesn't have the stun for Chrysler, and Chrysler just trying to see if he can land a Fear. Does land a Fear onto Vicro. It looks like this man doesn't have interrupts forever. Gonna be another Fear onto Vicro. Chrysler still has a fair amount of health from Touch of Death. Does chuck down a huge cares about Vicro, but he bails out of there, man. Oh my god. Run away, little girl. Run away. Yeah, from DBM. Yeah. He's doing a lot of running. Like, honestly, you might not like Monk running, but he is doing it well. You might not like it, but he is really well. He's really good at it. Fear, does he catch him? Looks like Chrysler might actually have Vicro down. Does have a Death Pact or not Death Pact. Dark Soul instability available to increase the critical strike damage of those Chaos Bolts. Vicro's still gonna grab a couple of Vivifies left and right. Continuing to Vivify himself. He's back up to full health. 7 minutes into this duel. And he's still full health. Stun onto Chrysler with a trinket. Fist of Fear to follow. As Chrysler does get a Maledict. Well, affecting that Maledict back at Chrysler. At least the healing effect with Diffuse Magic. And it's going to be reflected by Chrysler this time onto that Maledict. Still gets the full Maledict heal reduction. And Vicro just bails out of there immediately. Oh my goodness, Vicro. He's so goddamn mobile. I'm actually getting upset now. Gonna be a Horror, Fear. Does Chrysler finally have him? Kazbolt needs to get a Shadow Fury in there or something. Fear to follow. Oh my god, that port was so picture perfect. He ported. He knows exactly where to put his ports, man. He's a master of escapes. This monk can't be caught. He's unkillable simply because he runs away from his problems. Maybe this guy and me are related, because that's what I always do whenever I'm in trouble. Gonna be a Warlock Hellstone. Is that a third or a second by Chrysler? It feels like a third by now. That's how long this duel has been. 50% dampening. These boys are going into the end, man. This is going to be a death match. Succubus CC onto Vicro. And Chrysler finally gets a full Succubus CC. Cataclysm Wombo combo onto Vicro. Doesn't have the conflag, but does get a Drain Life around the corner. Vicro still continuing to just heal. Does he have like some sort of a healing build or something? Because this man is just not dying. Is duel lasting forever? Yeah. Izuka so much is pretty boring. He is running a lot, yeah. Have faith in dampening. Yeah, that's probably the best part. Yeah, I love when the games get to dampening. I feel like Blizzard was able to balance class a little bit better. We would never need dampening ever again. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Chrysler is going to try to see if he can get himself a little bit of redo. Infernal coming down. We didn't even see the animation for it, but still, that thing just kind of appeared. It just kind of just materialized itself in a mortal plane. Gotta be safety chicken for Chrysler as the cells drop it super low. CC onto Vicro into a Fear to keep him running. Does finally get those meaty Chaos Bolts in. Does he get the Immolate? He does. Gonna be a big defensive for Vicro a little bit. Chrysler needs to get in there with full damage. Does have Dark Soul stability available right now. And Vicro is gonna port all the way out to the other side of the pillar. Again, always has a plan B with this man. Always has a plan B. Just ridiculous some DPS can heal. True. Horror effect onto Vicro. Maledict coming onto Chrysler. Does land a Fear. Man, Infernal is not going to be there, but that's still going to be a Chaos Bolt for Chrysler. Shot of Fear to follow. Does he finally finish off Vicro? Vicro doesn't have Karma or anything. Immolate to follow. That's going to be, oh, Maledict to follow onto Vicro. Try to deny whatever healing he'll get, but still got himself a little bit of a heal regardless, though. Did he diffuse magic for that Immolate? It's almost like he diffused magic for the Immolate. That thing fell off very, very quickly, it felt like. Huh. 27% dampening, 10 minutes in, boys. And Chrysler and Vicro are still duking it out, man. Gonna be a Fist of Fury off of that Spear Hand Strike. Jesus. That's a long duel, man. Horror effect. Does Chrysler finally get him CC'd? He does land a CC, but is that going to be enough damage here? Does land the immolate, but it's going to be always a plan B. Vicar always saving the mobility in order to bail out of that situation. He won't kill Chrysler, might as well just die. We'll see. He's healing a lot. Chrysler doesn't really send his pet at Vicar. I feel like he should, but also Vicar will just incap his pet and then attack Chrysler. Chrysler kind of needs his pet around in order to get a setup. Chrysler is going to go through like 6 Hellstones by the end of this, dude. 6 Hellstones. Yeah, Vicar is just saving up for full heal and back. Oh, wow, what a mount. Chrysler actually goes to sleep. CC coming on to Vicar immediately. Chrysler has a setup here, man. Almost has Dark Soul if he needs to. Gonna be, oh, that was a perfect Tiger's Lust to get out of a conflag. That's gonna be trinket out of that. CC, touch of death onto Chrysler. Does get a raining piece to boop him around with a whirling dragon punch to follow. Trying to see if he can get a stun. Maybe he'll follow up with a fear instead. Needs to get something to peel this monk off of a main cap to follow. Does Vicar have a good setup? It's gonna be another fear. Karma coming in. Vicar karma'd a little bit early. But Chrysler just gonna letting that karma do the work. Another fear onto Vicar, another fear to follow. Karma out, feared out the karma. Gotta go for damage finally. Chrysler finally has a setup. No, Vicar ports out of the way. No! Chrysler, you gotta get him. Send the pet over there. He's gonna be able to get slows into Vicar, hopefully. He's gonna send a port with Void Elf Racial. Juked out Chrysler without Void Elf Racial. Minute was going one way and then went the other. Chrysler's dropping down a gateway at this point, man. He has the Infernal. I think Chrysler just wants to get in there and get the Infernal. He has the Horror, he has the Fear. If he can get the Infernal, God, the Ring piece a little bit early. So now Vicar is not going to have anything for this. Doesn't have the best angle, but he's going to have to get him without Horror effect into an Infernal. Again, materialize himself instead of a Meteor. It's going to be stunned to Chrysler with a Maldic to follow. Vicar is trying to see if he get whatever damage he can. Doesn't even have images. Does get a slow one to Chrysler wall. And it's actually just... I don't... This man is Forrest Gump. I'm like Forrest Gump in these duels. What the hell? Vicar continuing to run, continuing to sprint. 42% dampening, 30 minutes into the game. Dead. Are you here, bro? Yeah, dead. Are you here, bro? Oh, is that here, actually? That's a good question. Gonna try to see if he can shot a few more on the corner. It does nab it. Maybe Cataclysm, too? Yeah, it does nab the Cataclysm. Maybe you can get a full Horror effect. Vicar has Tricky coming up in about 10. Karma available, Wall available. Horror effect to the Vicar with a Fear to follow. Maybe Chrysler can get some damage in. Does get a double Fear onto Vicar. Not really sure why. Into an Immolate with a Chaos Bolt. Actually does quite a number onto Vicar, but he goes behind the pillar yet again. Chrysler needs to get some kind of CC change. Is he going to go for the port? No, he's not. Vivifies are coming out for Vicar again. How does this man have all that energy? He's spamming Vivifies and he still has energy to duel. Energy to do damage. It's gonna be a CC chain onto Chrysler with a leg sweep. Fist of Fury as Touch of Death comes down. Try to see if he can let it fear. Not gonna happen. Did juke out. Vicar's stunned though. Well, Vicar's interrupt. Chrysler still took quite a bit of number though. And Chrysler's gonna have to go for big damage right. Casper's coming out. Karma to follow. Does have reflect rolling. Don't know if he can really do anything with that reflect. Needs to get some sort of CC chain onto Vicar. It's gonna be Ring of Peace. And Chrysler goes down after all of this. Who's up next? It's gonna be Tasty. Is he just trying to see if he can land a lightning lasso onto Vicar? I think he is. Oh my god, all this just to go out like that? You're kidding me. Gonna be an early defensive for Vicar. Oh my god. I swear to god if you run again. I swear to god if you run again. I swear. I am surprised as you, chat. My head hurt after that one. Alright. Oh my god. Porting out away from Tasty Maldic. Still eats the Maldic, but it's still continuing to run. Continuing to sprint. Lightning Lasso. Doesn't take down Vicar already. And it does go down. Oh my goodness. All that time. 13-14 minutes against Chrysler. Oh my god. This man didn't want to lose. My head hurts, chat. It's 54% dampening. There's no healing. There's no healing. Don't give each other honor duels. I swear to god. You can give each other a bow, but no full heals. Oh my god. Oh. Anybody else fall asleep? I want to take a nap. Oh. Now I gotta find a way to focus up. I feel like I'm so out of it now. Gonna be Asher, not Vicro. Oh Jesus, that's like so happy to see that it's not Vicro. Because he's dead. He's not gonna run around. chasing us. Dude, I'm gonna have nightmares about Vicar chasing after me and I can never get away. Or I can never catch him. That's what the nightmare is gonna be. Ooh, gonna be an interrupt by Asher. Also Jason chopping him midways and trying to land that hex in there. Jason still going for the hex number 2. Does land. Is not gonna be tricking out of Asher. That's exactly what Jason wants out of it. Asher's just gonna be very, very quiet with that. Gonna be a big earth shock. Double zap coming in onto Asher right now. Karma coming in a little bit early. Jason might be in a bad spot. Does get an earth shock. No! Did it see that Karma? Did it just try to burn to a Karma ASAP? I'm not sure what happened, but Tasty just went all ham as soon as he saw that Karma. Who's up next versus him, though? Flash Panda is up next. Props to you, because you're actually playing a panda. Imagine if you were named Flash Panda and you weren't a panda. Like, that would be the most confusing thing ever. Although I did see a guy in the duel in the guild once that was a while back in Cataclysm that was named Healer, and he was a DPS as a priest. His name was Healer, but his name was DPS. He was DPS and his Shadow Priest. So... take it for what you will. Asher gonna get a leg sweep onto Flash Panda. Gonna get a lightning lasso immediately. And he's gonna take him out for a walk. Asher gonna get the port out of the inner distance. It's gonna go for a bit of healing. Flash is gonna have to get quite a bit of damage. And what kind of setup does Flash play? He plays around totems. So I think he kind of wants to kite Asher into those totems. He doesn't know he can move those totems, right? I hope so. He should be moving them around a lot, though. He should be moving them around a lot. Is gonna get a bit of a meatball to the face for Asher. Walking in for Monk early. Is gonna be a thunderstorm to knock him out. Flash Panda wants to go for the lightning last. I'm pretty sure is gonna get double zaps in onto Asher. It's gonna be big defensive for Asher right now. Does Flash Panda waiting for out for a bit? Gonna get a wall rolling right now with an earth shock to follow onto Asher. Needs to get a lightning lasso in. Does land it. No trick available for Asher. He does have one, but he doesn't want to use it. Looks like just yet. Flash Panda is just trying to see if he can wait out the time. Malik onto Asher. Karma. Before the stun ends, Asher does take out the Panda's life. DK Hayes is up next with Asher. Trinket available. No Karma though, unless he used a human racial at one point. Then it just doesn't show up. So he should have a trinket. We think he does. He might not if he gets a stun and dies in a stun. So just be aware of that, boys. Oh. 60% dampen, and what can you do about it at all? Nothing. Yeah, truth, Karma heal was useless. True, Tasty. That is true. Yeah, it's 60% dampening. Like, it's not like you can really heal through it anyway. It's gonna be a touch of death onto DK. Not gonna happen. Monk is dead. Does Tension not do anything when Monk is dead? It doesn't. Okay. There's just like... what is that other ability? I forgot what ability it was. There's an ability besides that. Rip onto Atho. Aim us to follow a little bit in case Atho does go for a Hodge. Army of the Dead going into the fight. Atho is going to get the Shield of Vengeance rolling a little bit early as Necrotic is stacking up. The Shield of Vengeance was split between him and the pets. And that's going to be DK Hayes just keeping Atho and slowed way out there. The army is not really focused on attacking. Atho does land a stun into an adaptation immediately. DK Hayes is out of options. The Templar's Verdict is going to catch in the Verdict. The Verdict is in. You're done, son. Gonna be rapid fire out of Oko. Atho is going to have to be is going to have to bubble that one. Is going to have to be forced to bubble is what I wanted to say. But I knew that was the wrong way to put it. Going to be Trinket out of Oko, and Atho is going to go for a couple of heals. Oko needs to get a setup into Atho. Does get him into a freezing trap. Does go for double aim shot. Ooh, double tap. And not enough damage to get through Atho's tough exterior, though. Is going to go for the scatter shot again. Another aim shot to follow. Does he get it here? Use that execute power of an aim shot. Also, arcane shots, also very powerful too. Does he get anything here? Atho has Hand of Freedom. Is he going to get a bop off before? Oko, try to get a turtle in there. And it's going to be miss a few spells. Atho does have adaptation very soon. Knocking Atho. Needs to get a freezing trap on him. Rapid fire. But a judgment claps him out. And that's it. That's what she wrote. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness. Crazy, my man. The one duel you got to play. And it was a goddamn monk that ran forever with you, dude. Forever. Oh, man. I don't know how I feel about that one. That was 20 minutes of just sadness for me. I know we do better than this, boys. I know this community does better than this. Do I want to save that one? I think I will, but definitely I don't think it's... I really doubt that one is going to go out on the channel. I would just... like, I gotta enjoy the duel. At least a little bit, right? Oh, God. Well, I can see how Savix felt now. Yeah, I can see how Savix felt then. Remember, since I want to make some groups, I'll know how to bring more people for 5-5s. Hey, since I want to make some groups, how can I find you to bring more people to the 5-5s? How can you guys make groups? Or how can you guys join? Is that what you're asking, Maxim? So if you're asking how to join groups or how to make them, hit I or group finder. Go to player versus player, pre-made group, custom PvP, find the groups, and type in 5, enter to find a group on Alliance of Horde. Or if you want to start one, you go to custom start a group, call it something like Dalaran. Did I tell you I can't spell? I didn't graduate 3rd grade. I mean, I can find one. I want to make one of my own, but I want to find to whisper you. Add me on real ID, Dalaran, hashtag 1340. I try to add you guys once a week, twice a week. I try to swap around the real ID, remove people that haven't been on for a while, get new people cycled in. Yeah. Why is PTR dead? Probably because they're prepping to put it up on live servers. But I'm not actually lead, so don't actually join my group. Join somebody else. Your friend with Dalaran? Dal, I have an interesting matchup for you. Me versus Tasty. Kryzer versus Tasty. Ooh. That could be really good. If you guys want to make that the 1v1 for the day, I can. Oh, yeah. I know Dalaran as well. Except it's more of lines up. Hey, yeah, fuck that guy. Oh, yeah, that's a classic. That's a here's a good spot. I gotta see Bombard. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it, my dude. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Christ, if you want to ask Stacey if you guys want a 1v1, I'm perfect fine. I'd like to duel Christina. Christina! Arriba! Andale. Bala bango. Nope, never heard of him. Who's that guy? Never even heard of him. Who's that dude? Sounds like a schmuck to me. You say you're talking about Dalaran? I never heard of that name. Sounds like a schmuck to me. For me, it's fine 1v1. All right, we're gonna have Tasty versus Kryzer. Do you want to get one more 5-5 in here, or do you want to move on to the 1v1, boys? Chat. We can either do one more 5-5 1v1 duel, or move on to the 1v1s. We can either have a 5-5 and a 1v1, or just move on to the 1v1s. Get it out of the way. You guys are more than welcome to tell me. If I can find groups on a Horde, probably most of them are full and they're not looking for more right now. One more 5-5, then 1v1. 5-5, I'd say more 5-5. Make 1v1. Okay, chat. There it is. There it is, boys. There it is. I need that interaction with you boys. I like it. I like where you guys' heads are at. One more 5-5 it is. One more 5-5 it is. Sorry, I got the burps. Is that Thanos? That's Thanos. We found Thanos, boys. Look, he even got the Infinity Stones. He got the Soul one like 5 or 8 times. I can tell. He got a little purple one too. All over the place. We found Thanos, boys. You know what that means. Alright, let me get a drink of soda, man. I'm actually fucking exhausted. I am actually a little bit exhausted, chat, okay? Let me get a breather, okay? And then we'll do one more. Oh, my soda spilled all over me. Good thing I'm a slob and I keep napkins nearby. God damn it, now look, I peed myself. I can't go outside with looking like that. Oh wait, what I do in my life, I never have to go outside. Aha! Perfect. Just become a streamer, boys. Start a YouTube channel where you upload twice a day on a game that's way too old with a expansion that's kind of iffy for a lot of people. And then you never have to go outside. Doesn't matter how much of a mess you make. Okay. Seriously, let me... We will get duels going in just a second. Give your boy a breather. Oh man, I forgot to breathe sometimes with these. How you guys doing, chat? During the fight, group will lose half the people. What are you talking about? Oh yeah. Just a snap. I like that. I like where your head is at. We changed the interface from easy clap to snap easy, clap easy. I thought it was easy clap. Now it should be easy snap. Can we do easy snap? That rolls off the tongue better. Everyone want to 1v1 me, Vikro? Yeah. Well, I just said yeah. I wish I could get into a 5-4-1, but I never get into a group. You gotta be quick. You gotta be lickety split, dude. A lot of people want to join in. We actually got a lot of new names in these, man. We got a lot of new names, man. I'm actually happy about that. I like seeing more new people in here, man. I like seeing a lot of new people in here. Very, very excited about that stuff. Oh. Yeah. Hashtag Dirks. Oh, shit, Dirks. My man. There it is, my boy. Oh, my God. Hashtag sorry, Cal, for the look. We got a hashtag Dirks Brian for a wonderful, beautiful dono, my man. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you, my guy. Don't worry about it, man. That's part of the 5-5-1 duels. You can just attack each other, or you can give people an honor duel. You're more than welcome to, my man. You're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to. My head actually feels a little bit better after actually taking a breather. Once. No honor for the traders. Fair enough. If Katsuka doesn't show honor, there's Brian. You can't complain about it, man. You drew the first blood. There it is. That's how the cookie crumbles, man. Your ass is grass, and your grass is ass. Like little butt cheeks going in the ground. Not grass anymore. Cat is mad? Nah. He's just a warrior. They're kind of always angry. They're like the Hulk. They just have to be angry all the time. Hi, what's up, Yulan? Hi, my man. Victor, what is your class? He's a Windwalker that just dueled Zakati. The one versus Chrysler that ran forever. Yeah, you might want to rethink it, man. I think, unless you have a patience of a god, I don't have patience to watch something like that, honestly, man. I don't have patience. You guys can duel each other, but I don't think I have patience to watch that. But like 14 minutes of a monk running, which is cool. That's how you play. Perfectly fine. Just kind of boring to watch, I'll be honest. Hey, you're playing the game. You're playing how your class is designed. It's boring to watch. Angry Warrior Music Pure out now. Exactly. Hello, mock competition. Right now? No. We're gonna do duels in a bit, boys. We're gonna do duels in a bit. They both do 2.5 million damage before Chrysler die. Fair enough. Do you prefer Azeroth armor or hold on. Do you prefer Azeroth armor or artifact? Weapon artifact. So I like weapon artifact for the leveling and the progression. I feel like it's a much better progression system than Azeroth because you have to unlearn a bunch of Azeroths every time you get a new one. Or relearn the same traits you already had. Although what I like about Azeroth is they actually are somewhat game changing. Legendary weapons and Azeroths and artifact weapons were probably the best system. They had some game changing stuff. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you, my man. Can we get a hashtag Nick Pyreek in the chat showing appreciation for the wonderful donation? My man, thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate you, my man. Is it a C or a K? It is with a K. My man, thank you so much. Can we get a hashtag Nick in chat showing appreciation for the wonderful donation? My man, appreciate you, my guy. You like that Kulturen look, huh? You got that Kulturen? I like that dirty Kulturen look, like a homeless Kulturen look, but Kulturen look is anyway. I need to trim this up a little bit. Not too much though, not too much. I need to keep the beard. But yes, indubitably. Oh yes. I can be an evil guy twirling my mustache. Oh yes, indubitably. Oh yes, indubitably. Ooh. Haven't seen Dal in a while, looking nice and fluffy. What's up, Aiden? How you doing, my man? You look like a snack. I'm hungry. Can I eat ya? No, I'm serious. I got an oven already preheated. Can I just shove you in? Gosh, because you to be slain. Haha, try it. Try it. Do 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 do. Am I what? What did you say, Ravel? Ravak? Alright, are we ready? Am I ready? Okay, I think I'm ready. Derek's! Hello, mock competition! Can we do July 20th? July 20th. Is that a Tuesday or Wednesday? It gotta be a Wednesday, man. It can't be July 20th. Wait, July 20th? Saturday? With July? Is that what you're asking? I don't understand. Derek's, can we get a hashtag Derek's in chat? Showing out appreciation for the motivation. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you, my guy. Want to add in feature for 5-second form groups? Yeah, Dredden, I'll get you in there eventually, man. I'll get you in there. Today I'm just a little bit under breath, man. Out of air. Alright. So who was gonna duel? Who got a group right now? Let's get another Uno Mas 5-5-1-1 and we'll go for one more 1v1. Sorry boys, I was a little bit out of breath just now. Like, I don't know what's going on, dude. I actually felt like for a second that my health, there's something wrong with it for a second. So I had to take a breather, but I'm feeling a little better right now. Let's get another duel going, boys. Who got a group? Zakati got a group. Katrikan got a group. Okay, we'll get Zakati versus Kat, I guess. Kreiser and Marky Boy, Marky Poo, Tasty. Please get ready for the 1v1. You guys better be ready, better be prepared. Alright, Zakati and Katrikan. Zakati, you better give Kat like a real honor duel if he goes in his arms. Yo, if Katrikan goes for the honor duel 1v5, can y'all just give him, can I just let him re-heal every duel? Please, can you give Katrikan an honor duel every time? I'm asking you right now. I usually don't ask you boys, but I'm asking you right now. Okay, now I think I'm prepped, boys. Now I think I'm ready. Switch. We got ourselves Team Red and Team Blue, led by Team Red with our boy Cat, trying to make the arms warrior. Is that the artifact weapon? Trying to make the arms warrior. He got a warlock in his team. If he goes first, we're gonna try to see if Katrikan can get honor duel every single duel if possible. We got Ledridge in there hiding inside of our boy Luddy. Whoa. Luddy, the big green main machine. We got Rakia. Whoa. Okay, nice mug. Rakia. I'm missing my buttons. And we got a role player. We also got Asher on Team Blue with Christina with Razea, we got Toku, we got Zakati, we got the boys in here. Alright, it's gonna be first, and it's gonna be Katrikan versus Christina. Oh my goodness. Arms Warrior versus a Feral. Like, it's already hard as a Fury. But an Arms Warrior? Jesus Christ. Christina decided to do quite a bit of roar. Back at each other, roaring of dragons, man. Roaring of the Dragons, and Katrikan is going to have to go versus all these boys. Let's see how many we can take him out. Christina is going to be first one. The bleeds are insanely strong against an Arms Warrior. Katrikan doesn't even start in defensive stance. He does start in defensive stance. Try to see. Oh, restyle for Christina while Incarnation is up. Interesting choice. Christina is slow with that hamstring. Does catch a restyle. Katrikan is going to mount up. Christina actually is hamstrung for quite a long while. Is he going to be able to catch up to Kat? Sprinting at him. Does he catch up? He's just about almost as fast as a mount. He's right there. Let's get an opener onto Katrikan. It's going to be DR too. No DR. So he's actually getting a full opener. Is going to get those bleeds up and onto Kat with a reflect. That's going to be a reflect for Katrikan with a blaze storm right now. So he keep moving as best as he can. And he decided to stop the damage immediately as soon as the reflect was Zora. Mata coming out onto Katrikan. Doesn't reflect for that one. Just going to leap away from Christina. Maybe he can intercept him. Try to see if he can maybe get a charge of Christina when he's outside a corner. But Katrikan took quite a bit of damage from those bleeds. Not a lot of ways to re-heal. Has the Warlock Hellstone. Has his own heal. He's going to have to play it out as best as he can. He's just going to wait for Christina to land the opener on him. Going to try to see if he can get a big old bite onto Kat. Does get the bash in there. Big old bites coming out. Is going to get that root. Katrikan is going to average out of that root to charge at Christina. Try to see if he can get some damage in. Walk coming out for Christina a little bit early. Katrikan does snag himself a small heal with an impending victory. That's going to be trying to go for the Colossus Mad, but that's going to be rude by Christina. Can Katrikan catch up to Christina right now? Does he get a leap charge maybe? Around the corner, Christina is going to charge at Katrikan right now. Does he get the AoE? No. Didn't have any AoE to deny the opener by the Feral. And is going to be able to get all his bleeds up and running. Katrikan is going to go for the reflect as there's thorns up and running. Doesn't have quite the incredible auto attack speed of a Fury Warrior in order to deal with those thorns and reflect, because he can get a rampage drop that's a lot of thorn damage that could be reflected. So Katrikan is out here bleeding. Thorns are down. He's going to AoE at Christina at the last moment. Did burn out through his Warlock Hellstone too to try to keep him afloat for a little bit longer. Is starting to corner some damage onto Christina. Another bite by the Pharaoh. Looking to get another root onto Kachika for sure. Gonna be a Colossus Smash. Christina might just have to pre-wall this. Doesn't have a wall actually. Gonna be a parry for Kachika right now. Christina might have to get himself a heal burn early. Gonna be charged on as Christina is power shifting out of it. Kachika is gonna go for Blaze Storm. Does he get another charge in there? Doesn't look like he has one right now. Does he get a leap maybe? He can't quite catch up to Christina, so it looks like it's not going to happen. Does he get a charge maybe around the corner? Christina almost AoE'd out. Try to see if he can AoE Christina with Whirlwind. Not going to happen. Kachika needs to get himself a huge heal. Impending victory is going to come out again and again and again whenever he can. Fiora into Christina to keep him in place. No tricking out of the Pharaoh. Waiting out for those thorns as best as possible. Maybe he'll charge in at the last moment with a Reflect. Doesn't have it. Is going to get a Colossus Smash onto Christina. Actually, it's Warbreaker. That's the ability it's called. But still, Colossus Smash. Warbreaker down. It's going to go through a lot of damage to Christina. It's going to force out a huge heal out of Christina. Does get a disarm on the Pharaoh. Not like it does a lot. Maldic onto Kachika right now with a big old bite. As it lands a bash, Christina has the wall if he needs to. Kachika popping into defensive form as soon as he can. Avatar coming out is going to get another impending victory off of Christina. Maintaining himself. Christina has a full wall right now. Kachika is tanking up as much as he can. Needs to get those charges on Christina as soon as he tries to run away at all. And he's going to try to see if he can charge him right now. War Stomp off of that root. Actually, perfectly timed. Perfect plan. Does get to throw a weapon in there, but Christina is going to be able to get himself a full reset. Does Kachika have double... I guess he has to go double charge or impending victory, doesn't he? It doesn't have that. Does deny the opener by the Pharaoh. Is going to go through a Blaze Storm. Reflect coming out for Cat. Reflecting some of those thorns back at Christina. That's going to be another reset by Christina. As they have Incarnation back up, Kachika is going to trick it out of the sun. Has Kinetic Shot if he needs to. Does he maybe have a way to catch up to Christina? The bleeds are rotting him down. Defensive stance is all he has as the only ability that is keeping him afloat. Another Rake opener, and that's going to be it. Our boy tried his hardest against Christina, and that's all Arms can really do. That was probably the worst matchup for an Arms warrior at the beginning. Christina played it through the bleeds and everything. Rakira is up next though. As a Fury Warrior versus Christina. Our boy tried, dude. Arms is not a good dueling spec, and our boy did what he could. He did damn good with what he could. I wonder if there's any Azeroth traits he could go for. Like full tank traits. Heal traits. Maybe even a healer enchant on your weapon, maybe. That could possibly do it. That's going to be Thorns for Christina right now. As Akira is going to go for that Reflect into a Blaze Storm. And is just going to try to see if he can get some damage in. Should cancel. It does cancel the Blaze Storm to charge at Christina. But Thorns are still doing damage. Going to burn through Warlock Hellstone. That's going to go for Enrage Regeneration immediately. Akira is trying to see if he can get as much damage as possible into Christina. Is he going to be able to do it? Christina is trying to get the bleeds rolling onto Rakira. Is going to nab another bite. Maybe another root to follow. Does get a root onto Rakia. And it's going to let the bleeds do work. Christina is just going to land herself a heal. That's going to be just a perfect playstyle by the Feral. Into a Rake. Reset for Christina. Fear to by Rakira. Going to be a trick out of Christina finally. Mali onto Rakira. And nothing you can do. And down they go. And that was it. Who's next? Oh my goodness. I was, you know what? I was actually kind of banking that. Oh, role player. He came out. Wait, he came out for you. Oh, he's on. Oh, Christina. Okay. Now they can give each other the full honor duel. Oh, goodness. Didn't matter. Yeah. It was harsh, Cat. It was harsh, man. It was harsh. Pervert. Who? Me? Not me. Never. There's gonna be no trick available for Christina. That's gonna be role player playing full assassination. Gonna be Thorns a little bit early. Does have a kidney onto Christina. Doesn't want to do damage though. They are his cheap shot, or they are his kidney with a cheap shot early in a duel already. And Christina's going to get away with a couple dots rolling. Does get a regrowth. Can cleanse those poisons anytime he needs to. Just needs to buy his time until a trinket is back up and running. As soon as he can get it, this should be good to go. He's going to catch his stealth for a second. Roleplayer is going to walk over to the eyeball. They're both going to be camping this one. Roleplayer just might come in. Could pick it up. Vanish onto Christina. Christina needs to be aware. Should probably pop into bear form. No, doesn't get the vanish off. And Christina gets to get the opener onto Roleplayer. Going to be big cooldowns out of Christina right now. Big bot into Roleplayer. Into a Rude. Is going to dot him up and run the hell out of there. Roleplayer is going to get a concoction rolling to stave off some of the bleed damage, but he can't stave off all of it for long. Another reopener by Christina as they get back in the evasion forced out of Roleplayer right now. Thorns to fall, and Roleplayer is going to hit into those Thorns. Might want to cloak these in order to maintain as much of his health as possible. Gets a big vendetta into Christina. Free fade in this damage as he's sitting into Thorns. Danger can block out of Christina into a blind. Roleplayer actually might have had the best move there. And how is that a male hoodie? That looks like chainmail on your head. Oh, you know what you look like? You look actually really cool, by the way. Oh, DR cheap shot. I didn't even notice that. I did a full cheap shot. Check it out. Roleplayer right now. Still able to maintain himself. Christina's going to get a wall up and running, though. Needs to get the blades up and running. Onto roleplayer. Looks like he's getting the comp points rolling. And is going to get those finishes in there back to back. Getting those regrows back to back. Trying to see if he can go for a bite into roleplayer. Is he going to be able to do it? Roleplayer is going to throw in a dagger. That's going to be Maledict chasing him. Oh my goodness. The Maledict knocked out enough of his health to put him down where the bleeds could really get him. That's going to be Christina actually getting people back to back. Well done. I remember Christina first came into these duels, even as a feral, had a hard time with a lot of these guys. Had a lot of time with a lot of these big boys in here. But Christina is holding their own, really. Learned how to play feral pretty well, I gotta say. It's awesome, man. Watching some of you guys get some growing. And Luddy's even gonna give him the full honor duel, too. Let him heal up. Fero's pretty disgusting. They are. I gotta agree, but it's Christina, though, you know? I have a soft spot for them, because they when they started out, like Voldan on an A. Well, Dan started out on an A. He wasn't the best. Made a few mistakes, but he got better. And watching you guys grow and succeed is what makes me happy. Gonna be a conflagger to Christina. Gonna power shift out of this room to get it out of there before the fear connects. Wants to get his own heals rolling. Letty is eating a full dot thick setup by Christina. Thick dot setup. And Letty's going to drop down the Infernal into a Chaos Bolt onto Christina. Horror effect to follow. Just completely locked out of playing the character. Second Chaos Bolt just to put him down into the ground. Going to get him some Swiftman rolling. Has wall very soon. Trinket almost available. He's going to cast a regrowth in there. Could maybe be trinketed out of some CC by Letty. Maledict to follow onto Christina. No way out of this one. Fear to follow. That's going to be Chaos Bolt. Does he stop it? No! And he does go down. Very well played, Christina. Very well played. Was fun to watch? Hell yeah. Toku is up next, trying to see if he can tussle with Letty. Does go for a little bit of disengage behind the wall, and is going to poke out whenever he can in order to get those kill commands in there, get those Mongoose bites from distance. But it's going to be Letty actually bailing all the way to the other side of the platform, man, taking the pet with him. So Toku now needs to cover all this distance, which is amazing for Letty. He loves having all this distance for all the melees to run to him. Is going to almost dodge that trap. Actually kind of almost walked on top of it. Going to catch Toku in the CC chain into a fear to follow, landing that Chaos Bolt with an immolate, getting the dots rolling, and Token's going to pop that offensive a little bit early. Survival with the fittest coming out so soon, but the Chaos Bolt is still just eating through his health. Going to go for the acceleration while dampening is not super high, so at least you can get some value out of that heal. And needs to force his pet back, because otherwise Lottie is just getting so much value out of the pet. He's able to generate resources off of the pet so easily. Immolates and incinerates just to generate resources, drain life from your pets because he doesn't have a shield, so he's actually doing quite a bit of health recovery. Toku, I think, just put himself in a bad spot. Can't heal with a pet unless you're going to CC it. And he's going to try to see if he can CC it. Wow, that steel trap becomes so little when it's on a Warlock pet. He's going to pull his pet back. Maybe he can heal that too before the pet dips away. Let him, I just have to push up right now, honestly, boys. Let him just no, Token's gonna come to him with a couple of grenades. He's gonna interrupt him on he's gonna interrupt him on a fear. Trying to get a Chaos Bolt up and running. Gonna be a stun, gonna be a succubus CC off the bat. They're gonna be a horror effect to Letty. Is gonna knock him out. Try to see if he can stagger his cast. Is gonna stun him off of that fear. Chaos Bolt 1. Is that gonna be another one? Cataclysm misses just by a bit into a conflag. The Toku is running circles around the guy. Another trap onto the Warlock. Letty is gonna get the Chaos Bolt running off for that into a fear. I get a Toku in an immolate. Toku is going to dip behind the pillar ASAP as soon as he can get over there. Does he feign death? I think he just feigned death. He did. It did. Into another grenade, but that was almost a full cannibal. Lighty should have probably just let the cannibal continue on. Yeah, probably should have just let the cannibal continue on, honestly. 37% dampening, and Toku is going to get an interrupt on the Shadow for Letty. Still nabs himself a Chaos Bolt with a bit of fire damage on top of it. Toku is just not looking healthy anymore. Has a dot rolling, has a pet attacking him whenever he gets too close. Has Letty trying to obliterate him with Chaos Bolts. Try to go for that Feign Death camo, but the dot is still on him. Oh, he camoed and then Feign Death after that. Probably should have done the other order. I guess he was waiting for one ability to come back with the other. What is he? Camoed? I think it's camoed. I think he's camo, but we just don't see it. Because Letty is looking at him, but he's not. I think he was still camoed. He just didn't have the appearance of a camo. Weird. Not letting Toku get his pet up and running. Toku is going to have to bail to the pillar. ASAP is going to feign death for a moment. But he's getting hit with those conflags left or right. Or effect to fall into a Chaos Bolt Fear. Into another. Oh, that freezing trap. Perfectly timed. He threw that as soon as he had a chance, man. 200 IQ there. That was nice. That was nice. Oh, God. Does get the pet up and running again. But he silences himself for a moment. Toku swinging around the corner. We'll see what happens, boys. We'll see what happens. Toku does have aspect of the eagle. Also has coordinated assault. Could maybe press Luddy, but we'll see. Tomorrow's an A. Yep, boys. Tomorrow is going to be an A. Same time, 5 till 7 p.m. Eastern time. NA Duels. NA Duels tomorrow. I'll make sure to remind you guys on YouTube and on Discord that NA is playing Saturday. We're trying to get as many people on NA to join. The more the merrier, honestly. Trying to see if we can land a catacomb. Again, those knocks actually could maybe do some work. Sometimes it's like he does this perfectly, the knocks. See if he can knock Luddy mid-cast, and that's really good. It's like a ranged interrupt in a sense. Toku is still not dead. I'm actually surprised. Another horror. Does Luddy have enough damage here? Come flag into a fear. Does it land it? That does land it into a chaos bolt. Is that enough though? Oh, smacks him, but he's still ticking. He's still ticking. Setting the pet over there too. Oh, it's appreciated. Desperate Interrupter. No, like it actually can be really strong, I feel like, but it's hard to land it, right? It's a skill shot. It's a League of Legends skill shot. It's a League of Legends skill shot. League of Legos. Although one thing that's kind of helping him is the trident that he's using. That is kind of cool. Is he done? Oh, he's not done. Like he's so close to being dead, but he's not quite there. Being dead, does he go camo? Gotta dismiss the pet maybe. And does go down. What can I say? What can I say? I actually don't know what to say about that one, boys. Reza is next though. Is Reza and a monk? Are they the same person? Is that monk and Reza? Are they the same person? Because they rode the same mount. It look like it. Alright, Reza. Getting a stun onto Luddy. Getting the pet over there. Getting the max range kill commands in there. And is even going to go for the binding shot. Not letting Luddy get close enough to get the horror effect rolling. The pet is going to do quite a bit of damage. Actually going to drop an immolate on everybody. That's going to be Dire Basilisk walking in. Probably should have dropped that thing a little bit earlier. Luddy's trying to land the Meteor. Not going to land the Infernal. It's actually going to have to pre-wall. He's going to have to find a way to deal with the horror. The fact that he can't even horror the Hunter. Reza is just running around, able to do whatever he wanted. Needs to get the horror effect on him and the pet at the same time. If he wants to live, there's going to be a mallet onto Luddy. Trying to get a mallet into Reza. He does get a turtle shell off the bat, and Luddy is actually walking to a Dire Basilisk. Is going to go down right now. Reza actually just got all those pets attacking him. Another tiger just joined out of the woods. He just jumped over the wall and just like, all right, I'll join in. I smell blood, and Luddy goes down. And Reza going to have to go versus Ledurge. Ledurge. I had your name before, but I forgot how to say your name, honestly. Literally forgot. Is it Ledurge? Ledridge. I call him Ledridge, I think. I think I called him Ledridge. I know it's Ledurge, but Ledridge. Just rolled off the tongue better. When I say Ledridge, you guys know what I mean. Alright, I'm just going with what feels natural. Alrighty. Reza. He actually did really good. That was one of the things that Hunter did really well. He continued the pressure on Luddy, kept him out in the open, kept dealing with the damage. Didn't get too close to Luddy to let him get the horror effects off, though. Luddy needs to get a CC chain rolling. The only way he could do that is if he can land the horror. Sap into the pet. Mark for out on the Reza. Gonna get the full kitted shot. Gonna be tricking out of Reza immediately. And it's gonna be a little bit of a binding shot for Ledridge. Yeah, no, bind right now. Gonna trinket out of that, actually. Though. Yeah, I think he cloaked out of that. Trinket out of the pet stun. Continue to try to dump damage to the Reza. Is he gonna be able to do much out of it? It's actually gonna be both of their health are dropping down very, very fast, very low. Eventually coming down for Ledridge. Gonna be a freezing trap right now. It's actually breaking his own freezing trap. Ledridge is gonna vanish. And trying to get himself a heal rolling cheap shot onto Reza. Does he have enough damage? Looks like he's trying to get this advantage back to back. And down he goes. Asher is the last man standing. Get in there and finish off Ledridge. Ledridge. Except it's Ledurge. Ledurge. Is it Ledurge? Ledurge? Is that what it is? I like Ledridge. It sounds like a town somewhere in a fantasy land. Ledridge City. Hey kids, you want to go to Ledridge? That sounds weird actually. Tap it to Asher. He does roll. Oh, I like that about humans. He can roll relentless. Although it kind of puts you in a weird spot in some matchups, but it's still really, really strong. It's not as busted as it was before. That's gonna be a full leg sweep on Ledridge. Mr. Fury to talk him out, and I think it's gonna be lights out. The images do his bidding. There we go, boys. Alrighty, Chrysler, Tasty. Are you both ready for some duels, man? I was about to say 5-5 1v1s, but this is gonna be 1v1. Shaman God versus Insane Warlock. Let's go. That's probably what I'll call it too. Ooh. 34, 35, 36. Okay. Tasty! Riser! Are both of y'all ready? Because I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Alright, boys, give it to me. I'm with purple. Alrighty. Tasty, let me know when you're ready. I'm the leader. Perfect. Tasty, get yourself a +1. Get yourself a +1. We'll do random arenas. Destro Warlock versus an Elemental Shipboy. Cristiano Challenge versus me still stands. He won the 1v1 me best out of 5 with 2 arms, 2 warrior specs. He thinks he has a chance versus Fury. You win. Let me do Chrysler versus Tasty first, and we'll see if I have any energy catch again. Okay, man? We do gotta get you versus Lucina sometime, though. I mean, I could do it without energy. Without all the fun fanfare of the commentating. But well, first let's see if Chrysler and Tasty is ready. He says he's ready. You got a +1? Just want to make sure. 2 hours, 20 minutes into the stream. It's a long one, boys. Longer than 2 hours. 2 hours is usually what I do every day. Got one? Perfect. Let's go get ourselves the best goddamn song that we can start with, alrighty? Boys, I'm actually like really out of breath and really tired. Like I feel like my health is fucking up and I need to sit down or something, but we gotta truck through this last one just for you boys. Jump land so I can set it up. Let me get the music going. I like the new songs. ASAP. The newer the better. Oh yeah, that's gonna get me in the mood easily. Alright, Chrysler and Marky Mark. We should leave it for Sunday if you're tired. Okay, we could do that. We could do that. We'll see catch again, alrighty, my man. Brandon Manson was unable to join. What? Hello? Hold on, I said I wasn't able to join? I think I fucked up. Hold on, I might need to log out, log in. Did it work? I'm trying to send it. I think I fucked up. Or did it work? Is Tasty lead? Hopefully. Prize is there. Tasty is there. If Tasty isn't lead, then that's where we're having this issue. If he is lead, then I'm going to log out, log in. Because I accidentally tried to queue him as a 5-man. Yikes, my bad. Oh, that makes all the sense in the world. Okay, cool. Oh, Tasty, also, what do you think about the new lasso, by the way? Did you watch my video on the Shaman changes? What do you think of the new lasso changes, man? I'd like to know. It looks like they're buffing it, but also nerfing it at the same time. Which is weird, but it kind of works. Alrighty, boys. Y'all ready? Blaze Edge Arena is what we're going to start with. Perfect arena to get your knockoffs, man. So this is Tasty wants to get any kind of knocks off. That'll be the perfect time, man. Get up some Flash Panda. Alrighty. Watch it, but I know about it. Oh! Check it out on PTR next time it's up. Tell me what you think. I think it'd be cool for you to make a video covering it. If it's a buff, if it's a nerf or something. Maybe you get an idea. I guess we'll know in patch 8.2, huh? It looks interesting. You can actually crit now. At least it'll be that. Alright, boys, it's gonna be a 1v1 versus our boy Tasty. Look at this bad boy. Look at this Dark Iron Dwarf. I kind of miss when you were Kulturin, but I don't blame you for going Dark Iron. They're really good in PvP right now, especially for these duels. Tasty playing that Elemental Shaboy versus Chrysler, the big Destro Warlock. He wants to redeem himself after the one and only duel that he had versus a monk. Now it's going to be a real class versus a real class. Let's get in there, boys. Chrysler, the Destro Warlock, the Master of Flames, the insane Warlock versus Tasty, literally an Elemental Shaboy god. You guys, give him your energy. Let me know which one you think is going to win. And his best out of 3. Blade's Edge Arena is going to give Jason definitely that opener with the knockoffs that he can use. Chrysler is making sure to go with his interrupt pet. Not going to go for the succubus. Trying to see if he can snag a free immolate off of Tasty. Getting to be a flame chuck, but Tasty. Chrysler has to cast it. And, oh, did he get hit? I think he might have gotten a hit. Yeah, he did get hit by the Cataclysm, so that's going to be at least an immolate trade. Now, Dod's going to get the Frost Shock off of the pet. Lightning Bolt actually going to pull the pet back so Tasty doesn't get free resources. Tasty's going to sweep it. We'll see, boys. We'll see. It's going to be big CC out of Chrysler versus Tasty, actually. Try to see if he can get a cast off of a Chaos Bolt onto Tasty right now. Going to be a big knock back by the Shaman. It's going to send a couple meatballs over at Chrysler. Chrysler taking a couple of that free damage from the trinket and everything. He's just going to get himself mass heals back to back. It's going to actually trinket out of that horror effect before even a fear comes down. He's going to land himself a Stormkeeper right now early. Crisis is going to jump down to him, setting down the Infernal. Tasty has a lot of damage saved up and ready to go. Wants to go for the big Earth Shocks, but doesn't want to use them just yet. Lightning Lasso to Chrysler right now, getting interrupted. Not going to be able to use those Lightning Bolts, looks like, at all. Maybe he actually pulled back on that one. I think he did pull back on him. He wanted to set him up, but didn't quite have enough for it, so he actually had to kind of reset that a little bit. I had to get the music. I don't know what happened. Chrysler, though, still chasing after him. Infernal, just cutting the Infernal out until Chrysler is out of all the potential fears or Chaos Bolts he can get. Landing a kick on that fear. Chrysler not going to be able to get the big Chaos Bolts anymore, so it's really going to come down to him being able to get whatever damage he's able to put out. Does get a Reflective of Maledict onto Tasty off the bat, though, which is going to be really good for him. Tasty knocked out on a little bit of health. And Chrysler still playing Ring Around the Rosy with Tasty. Does fear him out in the open. Might be able to give some big damage. Does get Dark Soul stability in there. And a big Chaos Bolt with a Shot of Fury to collapse. Another Chaos Bolt to follow. Actually going to put Tasty super low. Tasty's going to get himself a massive heal out of nowhere through a Talents, actually. Going to get interrupted on Chrysler's Chaos. Oh my god! I thought he kicked him on a Chaos Bolt. Did he not? Oh my god! Chrysler takes it on a map that should be Tasty's. I thought he kicked a Chaos Bolt. Oh my god, Chrysler just had a moment to set it up. Tasty was caught out of Ghost Wolf, and that was it, man. Down you go. Incredible. Let me know when you guys are ready, alrighty? I don't know when both of y'all are ready. That was a nice chain, LMAO. That was a nice chain of CC, wasn't it? That's what you gotta interrupt, dude. That's what you have to interrupt. I think if you pre-tremor on Call I'm dead, I think you have to pre-tremor it, basically. Force Chrysler to spend a conflag on that thing or something. Or if he doesn't notice it, like the fear will break. Or something along those lines, yeah. Or not let him get close ever. Do what the Hunter did. Well, you guys let me know, okay? Pre-tremor? Yeah, I think you got it, man. I think you got it. I think it's something you just gotta predict. Or just keep that range the whole time. Tasty, let me know when you're ready. Best out of 3, man. Best out of 3. Dalaran, can you give me 100k gold for a token on Outland? No. Can you give me 140k gold on Outland? I'm the streamer. I should have those privileges. What the fuck? Hello? Everybody told me when you become a streamer, everybody gives you gold for free. And that didn't happen. You want to make the dream come true? Best out of 30? Oh my god. Hopefully that's a 1 extra 0. Hopefully your 0 is stuck on your keyboard or something. I don't know about 30. Alright, random arena, boys. Again. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! The grand. No more knocks, but the kites are going to be unreal. Because the pillars are small enough, we're just perfect. It's just perfect. It's perfect. Hold on, my chair is fucked up. I think. Nope. Better like sit down or something. We're clean. We're clean, boys. Let's skip that song. I want to get some more hype for these. Some more hype. That's a good one, actually. All right, Tasty. What battle strategy you going with? Are you gonna change up your strat at all? Flash Panda! Do a little dance for Tasty. Be his cheerleader, man. Be like, yay, Tasty. He's our man. If he can do it, no one can. Or something along those lines. Cheer for the boy. What are you doing? Oh my god. Cry's over there feeling pretty confident though. 1 win under his belt. Needs to 1 more to get a best out of 3. And he'll have it. This arena though, gonna be a little bit weird. No weird elevations to play with him. We thought the last one was actually gonna help Tasty a ton. This one can still kind of help him out a little bit though, honestly. There we go. Yeah. Helen. Tasty, here's our man. If he can do it, no one can. There we go. Can you imagine me being cheerleading? Ugh, disgusting. Tasty's gonna get the dot onto Christ a little bit early. Both of these two are exchanging dots. There's a big cataclysm coming down onto Tasty. Used to be an expansion, now it's down to a single ability. Can you believe that? Single talent. Tasty's gonna just ride circles around Chrysler for just a little bit though. Try to save up the Ghost Wolf. Is going to knock the pet into Africa. Light the last as the pet can interrupt him. Actually, Crisis is going to trick it out of him immediately. Infernal coming down. This is where Tasty used to be on red alert, high alert. Dropping down a Tremor a little bit early. Expecting for Crisis to go for the horror. Crisis just doesn't do it. Killing the Tremor right now. Needs to catch up with Tasty. Tasty's taking damage from the Infernal, but staying in the Ghost Wolf as a defensive. Trying to avoid Crisis as best as possible. At this point, I feel like Crisis just pull these pets back. Maybe Succubus with the slow might be a lot better to run with. Actually, he won't even get slowed while he's Ghost Wolf. He won't get slowed beyond like normal movement speed, actually. On here. Yeah. So he's actually going to still be faster. Waited out that Infernal completely. That pillar is what I was talking about, boys. Is the Kite Fest McGee of the 3rd dynasty of the next generation. Gonna be Lightning Lasso, does interrupt it with a pet. Gonna be a conflag, does go for the Dwarven Racial a little bit early. As Crisis is gonna slap up a little bit of Casbolt in there. Actually, Shadow Fury first, then Casbolt, while Dark Soul is up with a Cataclysm. Big damage, Tasty, bringing him way below half health. Lots of damage. That's gonna be Routing Totem. Was that Grounding Totem? I'm pretty sure it was. For Tasty. Knocking Chrysler out in the open. Chrysler is going to have to go for that gateway to catch up to Tasty immediately. Does get a horror effect into a fear spam. Going to be able to get him set up. Double fear in case Tasty was going to trinket, I guess. Tasty trinket is locked out while his Woven Racial is used, though. So if he uses Fireblood, that means he's locked in. Everybody Totem is going to slow Chrysler a little bit. Kills it right before it hits. And Tasty hasn't even gone for big cooldowns yet. All he's been doing is lassoing. He needs to go for the big setup. Lightning Lasso. And Chrysler, I think, trinkets out of it this time. I'm pretty sure. Or Tasty breaks it on his own. Gonna be a Grounding Totem for Tasty. Dropped it down a little bit early. Chrysler has the Maledict if he needs to. Is gonna get an Immolate and a banish onto that pet. Does he still get the resources off of that Immolate? Because it doesn't tick off of the pet. Can he still technically get resources, but he doesn't let the Fire Elemental do anything. Finally, Earthshock on a Tasty. Double zap, interrupting Chrysler on some fire damage. It's bailing away from him. Chrysler trying to get a Cataclysm in there. Not gonna last to fall. Is that pet anywhere near? I don't think that pet is anywhere near. Where's Chrysler's pet? Looks like Tasty might have actually killed it. Gonna resummon the Fell Hunter. Tasty South is super low. Burning that Warlock Hellstone immediately just to maintain his health. And Tasty looks like he's taking the lead in this duel, at least for the time being. Chrysler has quite a bit of room to recover. And Tasty got plenty of self-heals to work with. So for Chrysler, it's going to be a little bit tough. Going to be a Grounding Totem. Did he try to horror the Grounding Totem, actually? Did he do it? Oh, I think he juked it out. So he doesn't have an opener set up. He doesn't have a CC chain. That's going to be Earthshock on a Tasty. Like the last of the follow. That's going to be a pet interrupt to solidify that, though. Conflag to keep Tasty open with a Cataclysm around the corner. This guy's just trying to claw back in. Was that the horror effect? Grounded? That might have been it, man. That's going to be a big Earthshock into Chrysler with a Frost Check, keeping him out in the open. Fear trying to come out. Does he get the Tremor in there early? He trinketed that. No, he trinketed. I thought he maybe was trying to get a Tremor up and running. Chrysler's health is still not looking that healthy anymore. Does it reflect if he needs to? Might want to reflect the next last for Tasty. I think it's about all he can do. Does interrupt Tasty onto nature health, onto damage. Tasty's just kind of running in the back. The next time Tasty's coming at him, full front force. Oh, that Infernal stops the damage, knocking Chrysler back. It's going to go for wall, but that's going to be Grounding Totem. Does Chrysler get rid of the fire? He does get both totems, but he didn't get a Casbolt in there. Tasty's still taking quite a bit of damage. Does have big zaps available. That might be a reflect available for Chrysler right now. Run at Tasty, let him reflect back everything at him. Doubles, one zap comes in, another reflect comes in, fire reflect comes in. For Chrysler, it's going to be a Tasty with his Fireblood Racial. Does he have enough damage for Chrysler right now? The Maledict to hit him. Does Maledict in the back right now? Chrysler doesn't have anything. Earthshock takes it away, and Tasty takes him out. Well done, my boy. Well done. Look at you. 1-1, boys. It comes down to the last game. It comes down to the last round. Alright, boys, let me know when y'all are ready, okay? Ooh. I was thinking for a second, like... Okay, so Tasty, what did he do? He grounded the horror once or twice. Those are pretty nutty. I don't like it either. Yeah, they really need to do something about the raptor form. Like give shamans a little more survivability. Or maybe more instant cast spells or let lightning bolt while running. That'd be cool. But raptor form, like bear form of druids, I don't know how I feel about it. Still, hey, you just gotta play with what you're given. Maybe next tier you won't be able to do the same playstyle anymore. Maybe Blizzard will change up a couple challenges or something. It becomes that much of an issue. It does kind of stop you from being able to play the game. Maybe they change the lasso, we kind of balance it. We have to like actually set up your totems before you can really do lasso and do big damage. So auto ghost move into a full lasso won't be like insane damage. I'm scared after the first burst. Yes, it's insane. It is insane. Alright, Cries is ready. Taste it, let me know when you're ready, my man. We'll get on the mods for you guys. Random arena. Ready? Alright, cool. Riser and Mark. I love it when these come down to like the last man standing, right? The last one wins, the other wins, and now it comes down to the last one. Who wins this last is going to be the winner at the end. I believe in you, Tasty. Boys, who do you think is going to win? Tasty or Chrysler? Alright, let's go over these boys again. Tasty got himself a nice Ghost Wolf setup. Fully healable. Is playing Maledict. And is also playing for Grounding Totem to ground the horror as best as he can. Trying to predict the Death Coil as best as possible. If he can deny the Death Coil, he can be ahead. He actually does quite a bit of damage with Earth Shocks and Lightning Bolts. But the full setup of Lasso is going to be his bread and butter still to the most part. Does have a nice setup. I think he's going to stick to his last strategy. Chrysler is definitely going to stick with a pet to interrupt Tasty. You can also use that pet to steal buffs from Tasty in case he gets a name. There's some that you can steal from a shaman. Like Earth Shield or whatever. But he's not going to run Earth Shield, so we'll buff it to steal. I guess just an interrupt. Where Chrysler needs to get those CC chains back to back. If he can get Tasty out in the open, nab him in those CC chains. So you just gotta basically perfect those CC chains. You gotta juke out, force everything out of Tasty. Be aware of the totems that are down. And Tasty's gonna get the dot a little bit early. Is that going to be a Cataclysm? It is going to be a Cata. Into Shadow Fury of the Bat. Actually interrupts it. Almost got a Chaos Bolt off. Almost got a massive Chaos Bolt off. And Tasty's starting to get those Frost Shocks onto the pet. He's going to play the Thunder Totem or a Thunder Elemental onto Chrysler instead, actually. He's going to play Thunder Elemental? No way. That's going to be so much damage. Tasty is looking for that double lasso setup, dude. With a pet. Lasso. Horror effect, though. Let's try to bail out of it. Trick it out of that thing immediately. Banish coming in onto Primal Storm Elemental. Denying any damage for that Ellie. Also not going to give Tasty any opportunity to get any kind of resources off of that thing. Stormkeeper coming out for Tasty. Does he have the Earth Shock to follow for this? Does he have the big damage? Hopefully Chrysler uses his Reflect a little bit more liberally, because that's a lot of damage. And Tasty so far hasn't seen the Reflect come out of Chrysler unless it's a Maledict. So maybe Chrysler might want to use it a little bit early. He does get a knockback onto Chrysler. Does he get the interrupt? Lightning Lasso is what he does get. Try to get forced out of Chrysler. Shadow Fury around the corner. Does he get maybe a Cataclysm or something? Maybe he can get a Horror effect to follow. Tasty does get hit with a Maledict while coming out. Does use his Rachel for Fireblood in order to take away the Maledict effect, but he's going to be down on Trinket. No CC, no ways to break out of that CC. Going to be full Chaos Bolt by Chrysler with big damage right now. Is Tasty going to be able to do anything about it? This is going to interrupt Chrysler onto one Chaos Bolt. Chrysler still has a lot of cooldowns ready for a setup. Healing Surge is coming out for Tasty. Does get interrupted. Chrysler did get stunned by Totem for a second. Both of these boys are down. All the cooldowns exhausted. Now it really comes down to who ends up winning this one. While not coming out of Chrysler, I was expecting for it to come out at this point. That's going to be Feared. Trying to come out is going to get interrupted with an Earth Shock, and Chrysler's health is going to be severely low. Yes, he have the big double zap right now. If he wants to go, he could go Stormkeeper. Chrysler should have a Reflect for this one, man. Should reflect it. Is he gonna? They'll actually come flag Tasty instead. Still has those zaps ready if he wants to go for it. Is Chrysler going to do the Reflect? He might need to. Does get a Horror onto. It looked like it was a Grounding Totem by Tasty. Did use the Horror. The Death Coil, it did heal Chrysler. Is that last going to be the end of him, though? Oh my god, wow. I think Tasty figured it out, dude. As soon as you get those horrors As soon as he can ground those hordes, that's it, man. Cryzer can't get the CC chains he needs. Ground coil for the win. Yeah, that was it. And then you just lined the pet with that lasso. There's nothing he could do. Wow, that was nutty. That was actually nutty. Cryzer and Tasty both played really well. Tasty saw just how much damage Cryzer puts out. He was like, you know what? I better avoid that. It does mean a lot of running. It does mean playing very, very safe, but he did it pretty well. Alrighty, boys. There it is. Give big old round of applause for our boy Tasty. Got himself some big old damage in there, man. Big old damage in there. I like it. I like it. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Best out of 5? Cryzer saying best out of 5. Tasty, would you do best out of 5? Tasty. Best out of 5, yeah or nah? Because I said best out of 3. Tasty, you can be like, nah, I got stuff to do. I won't force him. Because usually we do the best out of 3. It's just like, you know what? I'll give him a best out of 5. Because Cryzer wants to come back. I think you got to set up. You know what? Cryzer just needs to use the reflect a lot more liberally. Because when Tasty got the big zaps, you could reflect a lot of the damage back at Tasty. Denying any damage. And maybe forcing Tasty to even use a global just to purge you. That's a global where Tasty isn't doing anything, so you can maybe do something. How they can use the reflect is right now in the open chaos bolt. Get like a quick chaos bolt in there, like a really fast one. What's he gonna interrupt you? It'll reflect back. They'll have to purge you, then interrupt you. So maybe then he'll kind of waste a global or something. Unless he's really quick. Yeah. Okay, ready? Oh, okay. All right, boys. Tasty says yes. Tasty says yes. Boys, Tasty says yes. He wants to do best out of 5. Are you kidding me? Alrighty. You're gonna do this, boys. Ruins of Lordaeron. Oh, this one has no line of sight. This one is gonna be done deal. Whoever wins is whoever wins. Dude, barely any line of sight. This is gonna solve it. We have line of sight playing in the back. Maybe for Cryzer, that's exactly what he needs. Less line of sight. So, Cryzer, oh my god, Cryzer lost best out of 3, but it was like best out of 5. And you know what Tasty said? Tasty could have went home. He could have said, yeah, I got stuff to do. He could have just bailed, but he said, you know what? Ready. Best out of 5. If Tasty wins this one, that's it, man. If Cryzer comes back, then we got one more in our pants, dude. In our pants? What am I talking about? One more ready for the team, for the crowd, for the show. Cryzer, you gotta get yourself a perfect setup, man. He knows exactly what needs to be done. He's seen this before with Tasty. He knows what totems to attack. He knows how you get a reflector up and running at one point or another. He knows exactly how Tasty played. He has seen it, and I think he's feeling confident, man. He's had a playstyle seen against him. Tasty, is he gonna change his playstyle at all? Is he gonna go with that Storm Elemental again? I wonder. Because that thing does quite a bit of damage to Cryzer if he doesn't keep that thing in check. Tasty is going to take the position in the center, going to assault the center and try to control it as best as possible. Cryzer is going to try to see if he can get a corner damage onto Tasty. Is going to get a conflag on him. Going to be a meteor by Tasty as he's playing up with a normal fire primal LE. He's going to get interrupted into Cryzer on a chaos bolt. Lightning lasts around the corner. Cryzer is going to go for that trinket. Tasty, does he have a pet on him? He does have a pet on him, so he can silence him. That's going to be double spiked by that Tasty's trinket onto Cryzer. Silence and Tasty. That's going to be Snewfell Hunter for Cryzer right now. He needs to get a banish onto the Primal Elemental if he can. Tasty's going to get quite a bit more damage into Cryzer. Earthshock to follow. Cryzer's going to take quite a lot of damage. Tasty's going to get the Stormkeeper. Is Cryzer ready for this one? He's going to go for Reflect. It's going to be double zaps. He's going to get one zap. One set of zaps. Second set of zaps into a knockback. And Cryzer does drop down Infernal on Tasty's head. Tasty's going to eat a bit of that damage with a Cataclysm. But he's going to be able to just Healing Surge off it. Unless Cryzer decides to interrupt it with a pet. Cryzer's health is not looking that good anymore. Does he get the interrupt with a pet? He doesn't have the interrupt with a pet. Forced to use a wall right now. Did he try to juke? Did Tasty juke him out, I guess? That's going to be Tremor Totem right now. Horror Effect. Does he land the Fear? No, he does not. He doesn't even go for the Fear. Shot of Fear. He doesn't even get it. Try to get an Earthshock in there. Not get. Oh, try to get a Crazy Bolt in there. Not going to happen. Oh my god, Tasty just continues to run. Cryzer's health is not at the worst anymore, but the Infernal is down. Most of his cooldowns are about to end, and Tasty is still hanging in there, still running as quick as he was. Lightning Lasso, does he get the pet interrupt for it though? Oh my god, no, 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 no! Oh my god. Did Cryzer get juked out on the pet interrupt? That must have been what happened. That must have been what happened. Best out of 3, man. There's your champion, boys. Best out of 5, actually. Best out of 5. It's your boy. Tasty the man. Tasty the dwarf, really. A Flash Panda being the best fangirl it can be. Hell yeah, boys. Alrighty. Now what happened? Oh, really? What happened then? Did the pet not want to kick or something? He pre-ground so I can't silence the lasso. Oh my god, that is so good. Wait, that's OP. Tasty figured it out. He just pre-ground so the pet can't do anything, and he lassos Cryza before Cryza can even hit him with anything. So Cryza can't actually do anything about those lassos. Oh my god. But you can reflect. I don't think he used reflect at all on that match. Yeah, I would think just pre-reflected. You would have to. You have to time it. Yeah, man, that's nutty. That's nutty though. I didn't think he grounds it. That's why I thought, like, what does he not kick? The Cryza is not missing. It's just Tasty makes himself immune to kicks. That is incredible. Wait, couldn't you do with your pet first, like, consume, then interrupt? Technically? Doesn't your pet has like a purge effect? Try to keep reflect for Maledict, you didn't even use it. Yeah. If you don't, yeah. I think if you use reflect at a key moment, I think you could have turned it around, but that's tough, I know. You're trying to keep reflect for the Maledict as soon as you see it, but that means you don't ever use it. Where you could have used it maybe to get yourself a turnaround on the damage. Because I know that Tasty is going to maledict you once he gets a chance, so you won't heal. But Warlocks don't really heal that much anyway. I don't know. That's still strong. Wow. GG, boys. GG. That is so powerful, dude. That's Shaman. That's why he's a Shaman God, man. Destro Lock versus LA Sham Duel. Here we go. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh, it is Maledict because I know he will reflect 100% my Maledict. So you just put it on, but you don't use it, or do you even have it on? I don't think you might even had it on actually. You probably had just a safety trinket and like a Anya's trinket or something, or a proc trinket, or another trinket like a healer trinket. Wow. God damn it, boys. That's hilarious. Alrighty. This is it, boys. Dance for win. Hell yeah. I'm done for the night, boys. I'm done. Thank you for the duels. Beautiful, beautiful butterflies. Thank you so much for coming by today. Thank you so much for joining up today for the duels. I appreciate you, boys. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much for coming around, hanging out. Very much appreciated every single damn time, boys. Every single damn time. Thank you, boys. Tomorrow is an A 5-5 1-in-1 duels. I'm gonna go get some videos I need to get together. Waiting for Gurobashi duels so I can win everyone. That'll be interesting. Yeah, probably would need to get a Gurobashi duel at one point around. I think just at least try it. It'll be a mayhem, but it'd be cool to try. You know what I mean? It'd be really cool to try. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. We're gonna bail out. Thank you, guys. I got food waiting for me. I'm gonna go relax, chill, take a breather, and I'll see you all in the next stream tomorrow. Peace.